everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Boy, I'm telling you, I had an old person conversation with you guys right before the show.
Oh, just now?
Well,
That
yeah.
was an old person conversation?
Yeah, there was. It was can you believe how much money I paid for 2 people to eat at a fast food restaurant?
Oh, yeah, that one.
And then you were talking about taxes. Yeah, you were,
How the fries were underwhelming.
right.
Oh, boy.
You all right? You came back from break and you're 75 years
I
old.
aged 20
Oh, man.
years.
And I gave you the...
It's because he went to
and
Florida.
I participated, too, by saying, you remember when you could feed 2 for under 10 bucks?
yeah.
Oh, you did.
I did say that.
Okay, so no, here's the situation.
Yeah, back in
God, we suck.
1843.
No, this is, I don't know, maybe it just hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday when I audibly went, oh,
$31.
$31 for 2 people?
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Absurd.
so the boy had a hockey practice from 4 to 5 o'clock at the Maryville ice rink.
Uh-huh.
And then he had a 6 o'clock practice up at Centene up in Maryland Heights. So we had a small window to grab something to eat. Mm-hmm. So I said, boy, there's a lot of stuff to eat here on this airport road here in the valley.
This here strip.
This here strip. Want to swing through Chick-fil-A and grab something, you could eat it in the car on the way up. He goes, no, man, I want a burger. All right, son. Plenty of options.
Yeah.
What do we got over there? We got a McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
We got a Wendy's. So let me see. We'll pass McDonald's first and the Wendy's.
Hardee's.
There's a Hardee's. There's a Sonic.
Everything.
Yep, Sonic is there. What is the...
Crazy Bulls and Wraps.
Well,
Where's there Crazy
burgers
Balls and
only.
Wraps?
Maybe
Yeah, there's
there's
one...
not.
I don't think there is.
Isn't it?
In the
Yeah, it's
valley?
over by the Taco Bell and stuff. I
Yeah,
think.
it's over there.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
I
drive.
mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of fast food.
Yeah,
it's
there's a ton.
It's the fast food corridor.
That it really
Oh,
is.
Culver. Yeah, Culver.
Oh, Culver's.
Yeah.
Culver's right there.
Rock and
Oh,
Brews.
man, I should have done Culver's.
Yeah.
Butter
That place
biscuits.
is
So
yummy.
clearly he
Butter
didn't
your
do
I
biscuits.
didn't even think about it.
That's a good spot.
I didn't even think
We
about
wouldn't
it.
even having this conversation if we went to
Oh,
Culver's.
if I
I
thought about
know.
Culver's,
It'd be
like, we're
totally
going to
different.
Culver's.
Wait a
It'd be
second.
$29.
Is that a crinkle fry, too? Is that a crinkle? Is that a crinkle?
Yeah, but I would get cheese curds.
Oh,
Okay. Acceptable.
game change.
I would forego the fries and
Yeah,
get
I get it.
cheese curds.
If a crinkle is not exceptional, it's not worth it.
Well,
No, and he goes no. And there's also like East Coast pizza right there. I'm like, we can grab like a couple slices of pizza. That's okay for it to eat in the car on the way up.
He said, no, burger. Burger
No,
fries.
man, I want a burger. Oh, there's a Five Guys right there too, but Five Guys to eat in the car, that's right out.
why?
Oh, you can't eat a Five
Is it
Guys in the
messy?
car.
I forgot there's Five Guys there. Yeah, that's a mess.
Well, I
You
mean,
can't do
yummy
Five Guys in
mess.
the car.
okay.
Well,
I mean, you
some
didn't
people
pick-
can. So.
I know what you're saying, and I abide by the rule as well. But I don't think you picked a place that is dissimilar.
I didn't pick it. The boy goes, let's go to Shake Shack.
but that's a
Oh,
burger
I
you-
forgot that's
a
over there,
burger you
too.
can't do in a car either, man.
But they do fold it in the wrapper. They do half fold it.
Yeah,
Like,
they do that at Five Guys with the foil.
Yeah.
No. The Five Guys, they fully foil it.
Oh, I see.
At Shake Shack, they like do the half wrap.
Right.
Contains it.
It's the
Where-
glove.
So the steam can leave?
No, because you can hold it and eat it.
Yeah.
You can hold it by the wrapper.
Until your bottom teeth scratch paper, and
Yummy.
then you're like, oh man.
And take the whole thing out. Now it's naked. Well, especially with eating in the car, I'm like, no sauces.
Right.
Like we need to start going over the ground rules here.
Oh, yeah.
If you're gonna eat in this car,
No adding avocado because it'll slip right out.
Right. No mustard.
if you're gonna eat in this car, son, there's gonna be some ground rules.
No ketchup for him and
Just
his
a little bit of chili.
fries?
Where are you gonna start doing
You
that?
just smear it all over the fries. You just do a little drizzle.
No.
Oh. In my car, he can do that if you ever. if I
Wow.
ever take
Now
I
we got
ever
open
babysit your
ketchup.
kids.
Now that's a whole. Now we got open ketchup packets.
Where do you put
What could
them?
go
We're
I know.
putting those.
I know. You're right.
Oh, we're putting those back in the bag. Now, if we put those back in the bag, when I reach to get my stuff,
Well, even
now I
fries. Even bringing fries into a car, because one will get loose and it'll stink up your car for months. You know?
Stink up as in thumbs up.
No. For that first day, it's great. For the rest of the month, it's trash.
Yeah, I had a truck that basically smelled like a Lion's Choice fry for about 9 years, and I was fine with it. I kind of liked it. That
having
was,
having the fry smell in the
that
car.
was my air freshener. Yeah. Yep.
All right, son. Shake Shack it is. And I'm thinking, okay, of all those places, I don't know why in my head, maybe it's the healthier of the burger places.
why that's in
I
your
have
head.
no idea if that's even rooted in any truth at all.
There's like one less calorie in the burger than like anywhere else.
I don't know why. I don't know why I would think that.
That's the brand. That's
and
the
that's their
pitch.
marketing. I mean, you look at their logos, very simple. They do all
got
that
me.
kind of stuff. And
They got me. I'm a sucker
Because
for it.
Hardee's is probably the same exact stuff, and it's got kind of cartoony and
I like Hardee's.
Here's a burger and fry, but it's higher quality.
yeah, because we priced it a
That's
little
the
higher.
sell. And hell, maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, in my head, I think, all right, we don't have In-N-Out here.
Yeah.
This is probably the closest thing to.
Yeah, but I don't. Think
I was
we
thinking
should-
Steak and Shake.
We don't need to do that.
I think it's an
We don't
expensive
need to do
steak
that.
shake.
I know we don't need to do that.
In-N-Out is very unique.
I know it's its own thing.
Yeah.
It really is, and I'm not some. Yes, I am a fan, but I'm not sitting here like, whoa, In-N-Out's the greatest thing. But it is unique. When you eat that, you don't care if it's high quality. You don't care about this. You don't care about that. Company rules. They take care of their employees, and I love the food. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Bye.
That's why you got to go to, if you want In-N-Out, you go to Freddy's, get the California
Yeah, if
style.
there was a Freddy's, I would have gone to
My
Freddy's. I've
Freddy's
never
children,
been.
rules,
my
man.
children preach
Never
about
been.
Freddy's. I still don't
Dude,
think I've had it,
never
but
The
been.
California style is where it's at. Man.
they want to own a Freddy's. Like, I mean, they
They
love
just
it.
opened up one by our house.
Manchester.
Manchester, yeah.
Yeah. Right by Dogwood Social.
What was it? That was a.
Oh, I don't know.
Steak and Shake.
Was it a Steak and Shake?
I don't know. I
looks
mean,
like
there's
it
a
could
lot
have
of
been.
Steak and Shake buildings that were up for grabs. Remember?
Dang.
Or was it an Arby's?
No. I've only lived in the area for a year, so I don't know what it was. Looks like it could have been.
That
Steak
would
and
have been.
Shake.
That would have been probably my choice. But the boy wanted the Shake Shack. I'm like, all right, fine. Go through the drive-through. God, I wish I would have thought of Culver's. Damn it, Scott.
Sorry about that.
Damn it, Scott.
You didn't call me this time.
Nah, I know,
Normally
I
you
should've
always
called.
call.
Normally I would. Yeah, normally I would call. So all right, two Shake Shack burgers. I've only been there twice.
So this is your second time.
This is my third time.
Oh.
I'd only been there twice. This would be my third time going.
I only went once. It was after church with the whole family, and boy, it probably cost me $100.
Well, I'm telling you.
Not
So
kidding.
it was
Ton of amazing.
two burgers. Would you like them doubles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Why
men
not?
in this car, of course. Of course, we'll make them doubles.
Feed this kid, man.
Fries.
Fries.
Any add-ons to the burgers?
No. I mean, no real add-ons. No drinks.
No drinks. Okay.
No drinks.
Wow. So
Should
no-
only be $10, $15.
$31.
What?
She says, all right, $31. I go, whoa, whoa.
Took my
Whoa!
breath. You took my breath away.
Well, was it delicious? I mean, should have been $31.
Was it perfect?
It was okay. I mean, it was like,
It was fine.
Was it dry? Was the burger dry?
no, it was too wet.
What?
Oh.
Did you eat it immediately?
No, see, the boy ate it.
Too wet
Okay.
for the car or too wet in general? Because I'm not sure it can be
It
too wet in
sogged
general.
out. Like by the time I ate it,
Oh, I see.
You are a moisture queen, so this is.
I know.
Yeah.
But listen, by the time the boy had the fries, dropped him off in front of Centene.
You're eating in the car.
He ate in the car.
Where did you eat?
So I dropped him off. He grabbed his stuff, went to practice, and I said, all right, I'm going to pull around into a spot, put on a podcast.
Creepo
I'm going
mode.
to eat in the parking lot. What? I'm going to eat in the parking lot. And by the time I had it, it was so sogged through. It was 20 minutes later.
Which is why I'm saying it's Five Guys.
It was
it's
so sogged through the bread, and the lettuce was all caca. And
It's a parallel.
Ugh.
I was like, what, this
Iceberg
is-
lettuce?
By the time I ate it, I couldn't identify it.
Oh, no.
Ah, man.
It's just water
It's like
lettuce.
paper lettuce.
Yeah, they're just water leaves.
Hate
And they were
this
very
for
nice
you.
there, and there's always a line.
It's good. Everybody talks
Everybody
it up.
loves it, and
I
I
know.
can't.
I don't know if anyone, like, it's enjoyable, it's good, but I think it's more of that excitement still.
I remember it was
Everyone's
a big
still
deal.
excited with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know the dude who opened the place is a St. Louis guy.
Yeah, and I love his success. It's awesome, and it does taste good. It's a good spot.
Yeah, it is really good. But what I remember my kids, all I remember was the price because it cost me over $100. But what I remember was, and you didn't even get the shakes, is the kids talked about the shakes.
That's a real travesty.
So I think they got some desserty things and all that, which probably, it was probably $14-15 per kid for me.
Yeah, no, we weren't doing shakes.
Because they were getting combos and
I know
shakes.
he wasn't, but you should have done one. What are you doing?
I'm trying to watch what I eat. Even doing
good.
that was like, okay.
It could have been a nice little reward for you. Like, hey, you've been doing so good.
I thought that was a reward.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because you got fries, you said.
Oh, the double. The double is what really got you, buddy.
How much does it cost for an extra patty?
Just a single burger is $5.30. A double is $8.10.
Oh, jeez.
There you go. That's
Well,
where
I
the
think
money
the
came
single's
from.
more.
Wait, how's it?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Smoke Shack. Did you get the Smoke Shack?
No, I got the regular Shack burger.
$4
Shack burger is well,
Yeah.
it says it's $5.30. The Smoke Shack one is $6.90.
Whatever it
and
was, the bill was $31.
Did you tip?
$9.70.
Was there like a tipping option?
No.
You probably paid it
That's nice.
forward, I bet.
Did you round down?
No, the one thing, the cool thing about they got that drive-through there is you could pay right there at the drive-through.
That's nice.
Like that was pretty unique.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'd never done that before.
So this has a little swiper out there?
It's got a swiper out there. So you just go and
That's
you
the
pick up your
technical
food.
term.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit overpriced for what it was. And
Yeah.
it was
They got an.
I mean, because that price, you could go to any of the fast, what do you call those casual places like an Applebee's or Outback or something and grab a burger for the same
I could have
price.
gone to East Coast Pizza, which is right there, and gotten 2 large pizzas.
Well, you really
Yeah.
wanted to go to East Coast Pizza,
Man.
but you
I
obliged
really
your
did.
kid.
I really
Italian,
did.
yeah.
They got an Oreo funnel cake shake.
No, we're not
Oh.
doing any shakes. And plus, the boy,
Hey.
he would not ask
You know
because he
what?
didn't want a belly full of shake before he gets on the
This
ice.
is operator error, though. You wanted pizza, so you're already disappointed getting the burger. Then you go. Then it's 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
You're eating alone in the car. What podcast were you listening to? Like some depressing one, probably. You're setting yourself up for disaster
No,
with this.
Mark Barron had Paul Giamatti on.
All right, well, that's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
This is the national prices, by the way. So if you say that it was more, it may have been because of Chesterfield. You know what I mean?
Ah, you can pay those
taxes.
Chesterfield,
But-
Chesterfield
Yeah.
prices.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's different. I used to know down to the cent the differences of my favorite meal at Lion's Choice, depending on the location, because it varied by a penny or two at each one.
I don't mind sitting in the car,
I don't either.
like eating.
Yeah, I don't. It's creepo mode, but just whatever. People will judge.
There's
what's that
not
guy
really
doing?
much to do up there in Maryland Heights.
Do you have the windows? You keep the car running. You roll. You power
keep the car
down,
running.
and you roll down. the
Power
window.
down. It was cold.
It's freezing.
You could go double your money pretty quickly over there.
That is dangerous right there.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
there's a casino
what's
right
probably funny is you're over there listening to Time Suck, which has some of the most profane language on earth, and sometimes weird things are said.
I
If you
will.
get the window down, it can
no,
be weird.
And especially at like hockey rinks and stuff, I will be conscious of what I'm listening to.
Okay, yeah, because you can hear it through the doors
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
I can imagine you over there with a like ketchup and lettuce on your mustache
So,
and
so what's
listening
going
to
on?
Dan.
So I put the fries up on the dash, like the fries up on the dash where you put your sunglasses. There's a little divot.
Yeah.
So that's where the fries go
Oh,
at an
nice.
angle, so I could grab. And I got the burger in my lap.
But the fries on the dash, man, it's freezing. So like it's right up there by the windshield.
No,
They're
I
gonna
got
get colder
the
faster.
defrost going. So I got the hot air blowing up. It's fine.
Maximum stale.
It's fine. Those fries are very underwhelming anyway.
What kind of
dude.
fry? Steak fry?
Crinkle cuts.
See, and
Wait, steak? Wow.
Oh,
don't like
Shake Shack's got
crinkle
crinkle
cut.
cuts.
Or Shake Shack, yeah.
it's got to be real perfect. It's got to
Yeah.
be a perfect crinkle.
yeah,
But
Del
you
Del
dry.
Taco has the best.
They're crispy, but they've
They're
got some
White
kind of
Castle.
weird coating on them, and I don't like it.
Yeah. It's
I
White
like it.
Castle and Del Taco. That's where you get those.
Now, Culver's does have crinkle cuts, but I would go cheese curds. I don't think I've ever had the fries at Culver's.
Their fries are good.
What kind of? So is crinkle cut like your fave? Like what kind of fry? We've probably talked
Oh,
about this
shoestring.
before. Yeah, me too. Like the thinner, like steak frites. I love those.
Yeah, like Lion's Choice, the shoestrings.
The frites.
Whatever. We're not getting into that, but
We're not going to get into that. I like your McDonald's cut.
Yeah, standard.
I like the thinner, the better, the crispier. Like I'm all good with.
Are you good with like a soggy McDonald's fry?
No, I hate soggy fries.
I like a soggy fry.
My kids like
Depends.
soggy. Like my kids don't like crunchy fried things. What the hell's wrong with them?
don't know.
I guess Five Guys wins for him. That's
If I
That's
get
one of
Five
the
Guys
best.
and I bring it home, I put it in the air fryer.
yeah. 'cause
Have you ever had Penn Station's fries?
Oh yeah,
I
Penn
don't think
Station
I've ever
is
been to
great.
Penn
Dude,
Station.
they crush, man.
Dude, Penn Station is one of those weird things that every time I'm in there, nobody's ever in there, and I'm always like, "This is a better sandwich than Jimmy John's."
Yeah, what the heck's going
They've
on?
got great fries,
And they're right there behind East Coast.
That's
Pizza.
a marketing failure. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's something.
That's a gem of a spot.
It's good.
Yeah, I don't
We
think
all
I've
should
ever
visit
really
today.
taken advantage of.
Problem with Penn Station, or if I'm correct here, is no choice in bread. It's you get the
You get what you get.
you get this sub or whatever the
Toasted
hell
sub.
this thing is. Yeah, but you get like a chicken Philly or something like
Which
that.
I'm
It's
fine
great.
with. Hey, this is our bread. If you don't like it, you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
How many bread options does Subway have? Like 4?
Way too many. right?
Probably one or two too many. But
If I ever open up a restaurant or a deli,
God help
I'd
us
be
all.
a deli. I'd be a deli guy. I would open up a deli. And it'd be, here's what we got. No substitutions. If you don't like it, you go somewhere else.
You gonna have specials or no?
Every day is special.
Okay, good.
Oh,
it's
that's
called
good.
Specials.
Uh-huh.
That's the name of the place.
What fry-
Specials
what fry are you
Deli.
Everything is
going with?
special.
What
Taking it
fries
like
are you
it.
going to have?
Riz's Specials Deli.
We're not going to have fries.
Oh.
Really? What kind of sides will you
We're
get?
going to have sandwiches. We'll have sides. We'll have like macaroni salad, your standard
Potato
Macaroni
salad.
salad.
deli,
Okay.
your standard deli fare.
Pickle?
Yeah, you
Spear
got to
pickle?
do a custom, like a complimentary pickle with it, right? A little.
Don't tell me I don't want.
I love a complimentary pickle.
Man.
Wait, why don't you want fries? Is it because you're afraid you're not going to have?
I don't want. I'm not going to start with the deep fryers.
You got a good kind of dip, like an au jus, that you're known for?
That's kind
We're
of
probably going to do like your parms, your meatball parms,
He's
your
known for
chicken
his
parms.
corned beef.
You have a
We'll do
vegan
your
option?
Italian combos. No,
Like a-
vegans could.
Go to hell?
Vegans are not invited.
Interesting.
Oh, gosh.
There's a sign on the door. Just get out.
No, you know what? Okay, vegans,
Okay.
lettuce and tomato on a sandwich. Here you go. That's it.
$40. Cool.
$40. Get out. There's a vegan upcharge.
If you're vegan,
Ah.
If
$10
you're a vegan
more.
upcharge, extra $50.
Oh, no, man. You make yourself
Damn
something.
it.
If you want a special, you make yourself something like that dude from the Iron Barley used to make. It was like Ballistic Elvis or something, and it was a peanut butter sandwich with banana and, oh, shoot, what else was
yeah.
on it? I think there was bacon on it, but, like, you can take the
Oh
bacon
yeah,
off.
yeah.
I
There was
remember you
bacon
guys
on
talking
that.
about that
Dude,
place.
the Iron Barley, when it was in South City, when he was around, I think he passed. But
He did pass.
But that place was, phew,
I remember I brought my parents there,
So
like my
good.
mom and dad, because we had seen that place on Diners, Drives, and Dives.
Mm-hmm.
Guy Fieri was there. I'm like, we must go. It was great. They had the schnitzel and spatzel,
yeah, it was great, man.
which was a wonderful dish. No, but it'll be a deli, of course. Fresh slice cold cuts, Boar's Head,
Wow.
Of course.
and we're not going to offer much. I mean, we're gonna have a very limited menu,
And do it well.
and we're gonna do the limited things we have. But this ain't no Cheesecake Factory where it's 50 pages of stuff.
And
me
when we
say
run
this.
out, we run out.
Let me say this about your deli. Don't have bags of chips as an option. Do better.
Yeah, you got to have your own baked chips there.
Yeah, if you're gonna have chips, make them yourself.
It's not going to be about the
He
chips.
says no fries.
No, we're not
No
we're not
frying.
putting fryers in.
I don't know if I'm coming to your deli. I don't know.
He hates
Why?
potatoes.
You don't want the smell? You don't want the cleanup?
That's a whole nother thing.
You can still bake them. You don't have to fry them.
No, nobody likes baked potato chips. Get out of here.
Oh
with
my
that.
gosh, I just planned my lunch. I'm going to Bivola's
You know,
today.
speaking of chips, I got shamed at Schnucks the other day by my husband. I said, I got some sandwiches from their deli because I was like, let's eat these for lunch. And I go, oh, you know what I really want are some like Ruffles potato chips, which I never crave, but I was like, I really want these right now. And he was like, ugh. And like then made me get the off-brand ones. Like I picked up a bag of like
Oh,
real
no,
Ruffles. He
you-
goes, don't get that big bag. Get the small no-name bag. And I go, okay. And I just did it like some sort of
What?
pushover.
Speaking of Ruffles,
That big old blue bag with the cheddar, with the
Yes,
cheddar
the
flavor,
cheddar-
is so much
sour
cheddar.
cream.
There's my goodness.
so big blue bag of Ruffles, and this is what we're at my mom's house over the break.
Yeah.
Big blue bag of Ruffles and a big bowl of French onion dip.
Yeah,
God bless.
that's where you're at.
That's my
And-
meal.
Roseanne.
And
That's my meal. Give me a stool.
Right. I'm gonna be here for
So
a
I'm
while.
up with my
It's the toilet
it's my my kids, my brother and his kids, and we're upstairs. The Ruffles were dipping in the French onion dip. My daughter, like her eyes, like what is this? I've never had. Like her eyes like rolled in the back of her head. She's like, what is this?
I
Yeah.
understand.
I've never had
completely.
this before. What is this special concoction?
It's dill
Grandma,
dip.
what have you made? Like, what have you made a deal with the devil to for the best tasting thing? I go, honey, It's literally Lipton French onion soup mix
Yep.
and sour cream.
Don't ruin it. It's
That's
not
it.
just, okay? It's a damn miracle every time.
Some magic happens when those two things are combined.
And when a mom makes up, like there's something about moms making dip that it's just the best.
Here's the key with that. And
Hold
we
on.
all know that dip.
Yeah, it's like
I can taste
what
it right now. I
regular
want
people
some
would
so
eat.
much.
We all know that dip. It's the French onion soup mix from Lipton.
Yeah.
That's the only brand. And Daisy sour cream.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
as
my
long as they
God.
still make those little packets, Lipton will never go under.
No.
Here's how I make my
I
meal dip.
don't think anybody's ever actually made the soup with that.
Let me tell you about coming over to my house.
Good point.
Try this. Sour cream, a little bit of mayo, has to be Hellman's, garlic powder, onion powder, and then fresh chopped dill in a dip. Shut your mouth. It's delicious.
Ooh,
I'll
I'm
make it
down.
for
Well, I'll try that. I'll try
You lost me
it.
at mayo. But the key with the French onion, the Lipton soup mix, and the sour cream,
Yeah.
you mix it and you got to put it in the fridge and you got to wait for at least a half hour.
It's got to be cold.
It's got to sit. It's got to sit.
Okay.
Because the little crispy onions that are in the mix, they absorb, they get soft. You can't eat it right away.
Right.
You can't eat it right away.
Must
Great.
have patience.
You got to have a little patience. But your patience will be rewarded. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? You remember moments like when you had a food for the first time and like the world changed? And I'm not kidding. Like when you were a kid and you
Yeah.
tried something, you went, like, I mean, the planet just became more beautiful.
I watched that happen with my kid.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple instances where I remember that happening. I remember happening with a mandarin orange. It was like a church Wednesday night or something like that, you know, and I thought I was just biting a normal orange, and this mandarin thing came in, and it was juicy and sweet in a different way, and I just went, oh my gosh, I can see color.
I don't know. I
It
like
was
watching.
like
I
the
like
most
watching
beautiful
YouTube
planet.
videos of little kids eating lemons for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
I just love like strawberries and grapes. Like when you hit one of those and you're like 4 years old and you just go, oh, I
don't
can eat
know.
these all the time.
I wouldn't get that with fruit. I would get it with like something that's, almost forbidden.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Go
Like
on.
that, like that French onion, soup mix with the sour cream. Like, it's not something it's not something you should eat every day.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I mean. Like when you start dipping in that, and then they say, "Hey, man, this is really not good for you. You can't eat that much." That's the worst. But then when you have a grape or one of those cotton candy grapes, remember the first time you had one of those?
Oh, yeah.
And somebody's like, "It's a grape, man. I mean, it's fruit."
It was me whenever I used to eat pigs. Haven't done it for a long time. My aunt made, pulled pork barbecue sandwiches, and she put coleslaw on it, creamy
Yeah,
coleslaw.
that's good.
And man, that blew my mind.
That's the way to do
All right,
it.
would you try this? Now, Sonic announced the launch of their new peanut butter bacon supersonic double cheeseburger.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen this?
Out,
You're out?
I'm out.
not because
So
of the menu.
starting on the 8th, which is what, next week?
4 days.
When is the 8th?
Next week. Next
Yeah.
Monday, maybe?
I believe it. Yeah, right before the 9th, I think.
Yeah,
Monday.
next Monday.
I haven't
They're
had
gonna
Sonic since
start doing this.
October 11th, 2003.
Well, take the Sonic out of it. Take the Sonic part of
Focus
it.
on
Let's
the
just
flavor.
focus on the burger.
Nope.
So peanut butter bacon supersonic double cheeseburger, 2 beef patties, layered with peanut butter,
Okay.
smooth,
Of course.
okay.
peanut butter.
Yeah, don't even get the get
Smooth
your chunky
peanut butter.
stuff
With
out of
with,
here.
Bacon.
with palm oil, screw the rainforest.
bacon,
Right.
grilled onions, cheese on a bun.
Yeah.
They just
Are you in?
We were just talking about the ballistic Elvis. It's almost
Yeah,
that
that's
with
a
a banana.
that made me think about it.
You just got to throw a banana on there.
I've had peanut butter on a burger before. Hot Shots used to serve something like that.
I'd be down to try
Yo,
peanut butter.
It's all right, man.
if it's
That's
the
what-
right kind of peanut butter and it's kind of like melty and soft and without being too oily or runny,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
The Clownvis dog at Steve's was peanut butter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And a woman said it was delicious. I heard from one of our listeners who said it was excellent.
Yeah, no, the peanut butter on meat. Like if you ever go to a Thai restaurant, you get chicken satay,
Oh, yeah.
and it's got like the peanut butter
Yeah.
dipping sauce, like the peanut
So
dipping
good,
sauce.
man.
So good, man.
It is so good.
So you may think it's a weird combo, but I'm down to clown.
Well, let me know how it goes.
So, and I guess it's limited time, participating location starting Monday. So,
And they're doing an accompaniment of a shake too with bacon in it.
oh, are they really?
I think so.
Wow.
Like you're supposed to order both of them and just bacon out. It's like
Wait,
peanut
Where did
butter,
I have a
chocolate,
bacon shake once? Oh, it was remember not Hardee's, Denny's. Denny's for a while. They were doing this bacon thing.
I don't remember. That.
Oh, they had like
And
a
everything was
bazillion
bacon. They had a
yeah.
bacon shake. It was terrible.
Hey, back to peanut butter. Like when you get one of them shakes, whatever those protein shake places are, and you add peanut butter, that is gold.
Like a smoothie king kind of?
Whatever those are, and they got some protein pack, or whatever the heck it is, and then they throw peanut butter in.
Fit Flavors has a really good one.
I think I'm gonna.
I subscribe.
Still on the food news tip here. Italy is in a meltdown right now
Oh, no.
because pineapple just showed up on the menu of a well-known pizza place.
Heck yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Now
to,
it's real. See, now it's legal.
Now pineapple on pizza has become an acceptable topping, for a lot of Americans out there, and I've softened my stance on it. Listen, do what you want to do.
Because you've had it and you like it.
No, I don't like it. Honestly, I don't love it. Do what you want. If you want to ruin your pizza, fine.
I love it.
If you want to get a delicious pizza and ruin it with pineapple, do what you want to do. It's your money. Might as well just light it on fire, in my opinion, but okay.
Green pepper and pineapple.
It's your right.
Yeah,
Delicious.
It's your
jalapeno
right.
and
Oh, yeah.
Also, the fact that Hawaiian pizza was invented by a Canadian is also a mind blower. But anyway,
well, you got something against
Canadian
Canadians?
Because the Canadian bacon.
it's I guess the Canadian
So
bacon.
it's a very nice pizza.
So yes, pineapple on pizza acceptable for Americans, but most Italians still passionately disagree.
Mm-hmm.
A highly respected third-generation pizzeria owner, Gino Sobilo, just decided to challenge that trend by adding it as an option at his restaurant. To be clear, it's not the first time somebody in Italy has put pineapple on pizza. Other places have done it, but it's a big deal because his restaurant is in the heart of Naples, the pizza capital of the world.
Wow.
Naples, Italy.
Times are changing.
And he says he's doing it to
think-
combat food prejudice and says it annoys him when people follow the crowd and condition themselves according to other people's views.
Dude, the whole hate of that's just a fad. That's
Yeah.
a trend that
silly
everybody
deal.
was just getting on. Come on, man. You can't.
And that's
do
why
this.
I will admit, I was on the train.
Or is this person doing it like the bartender in Talladega Nights for profiling purposes? Remember when he said, "Oh yeah, why'd you play Seal on the jukebox?" And he goes, "We keep that on there for profiling purposes, along with the Pet Shop Boys."
Maybe.
Maybe he's doing that just so some guy comes in and says, "I'll try the pineapple." And
There were two
guys come out of the
things.
shadows and kick his ass,
I was
drag him in the alley.
vehemently opposed to putting pineapple on pizza and putting ketchup on hot dogs.
Oh, I love ketchup on a hot
Has
dog.
that softened?
What?
Me too.
Has that stain softened?
One side
It's
ketchup,
softened.
one side
Okay, do
mustard.
what you want to do.
Bun first.
Oh, yeah.
Put the condiment on the bun and then the dog on it.
No, I put the dog in and then I do both, one mustard, one stripe of ketchup, little relish.
Well, see,
Like
I
I will never put
sneak in the condiments.
ketchup on my hot dog. Never.
It's pretty good, man. I think you're missing
I
out.
will never do it.
You didn't grow
See,
up
when
in
I
the
was a
Midwest
kid-
in the 80s.
When I was
My
a kid,
brother
I
does it.
did, but man, I don't like ketchup on it anymore. I just
I
want
like-
it to
I
be
like a little-
mustard and relish and maybe some onion and chili if you got it. Give
I
it
like
to
a
me.
little flash,
Yeah.
little flash of it. But I put it under. I put it on the bun so it soaks into the
Yeah.
bread and makes the bread all ketchupy.
My brother still eats bologna sandwiches with mayo.
What?
On white
like
bread.
packaged, like
Ugh.
Carl Buddig, like in the circle. You ever look at that under a microscope?
I don't think he eats that brand.
What, the
Like,
bologna?
He'll go to the he'll go
Yeah,
to the
whatever
deli.
it is.
He'll go to the deli and get half a pound of bologna.
Whoa, really?
What a guy.
All right. What are you, 6? Anyway. That said, with this famous chef in Italy, in the heart of Naples, the pizza capital of the world, he says he's not selling what, you'd call Hawaiian pizza. It's got 3 types of cheese. The pineapple's cooked twice to give it a caramelized taste. And the
Cool.
biggest difference is it's a white pizza with no tomato sauce.
Whoa.
And Gino says, hey, tomatoes are fruit, and you should never have and you should never have 2 fruits on a pizza. It makes everything too acidic and, quote, wouldn't be a good product.
I like
so that's
this
why
guy.
he doesn't put the tomato.
But I think Moon's right. That's profiling.
It's kind of why I like the jalapeno, because if there's pineapple, I like something a little zingy, you know, sweet.
In other words, so I guess this guy, this famous pizza chef, has given the okay for pineapple on pizza. But if you're just tossing it on your normal order from Domino's, he thinks that's garbage.
You know what? Okay.
Hey, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
for
and it sounds like,
pineapple on pizza, guys.
yeah, he's backing it up with science, and I appreciate that. Food science is the coolest. Alton Brown is my hero. Love that dude.
I do too.
The Good Eats show was maybe the most educational show I've ever seen.
I'm an enthusiast, and he every once in a while comes to the Fox Theater and he does a live
That guy's awesome.
show. All right, speaking of pizza, have you ever heard? Maybe you've never heard of this unless you're from a very specific part of Western Pennsylvania. Something called Altoona style pizza. Altoona,
Pennsylvania?
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Bad experiences there.
Altoona is about 2 hours east of Pittsburgh. So what is Altoona style pizza? We got our St. Louis pizza, we got our Detroit style pizza, Chicago style pizza, of course, New York style pizza. It's a slice of thick Sicilian style pizza with green peppers and salami instead of pepperoni. But the salami is not why people are talking about this style pizza. Its defining characteristic is a slice of American cheese on top.
Oh, Rafe Williams will be very pleased to hear this. Did we talk about American cheese? Are you an American cheese person?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I love like a cheeseburger with American cheese. I think American cheese has its place. This cheese snob to my right, King Scott's going to go, cheese.
No, he and I are the same.
Yes.
It's not really cheese, but it does have its
pro-America,
place.
but
Cheese.
anti-American cheese.
It's a cheese product, but it definitely
says,
has
look at the package of Kraft.
its place.
Yeah, look at it.
I believe it is. I believe it's.
Because I think American cheese might have some real stuff, but slices, right? There's one that they call slices that has nothing to do
I
with
don't know.
cheese.
I think American cheese has its place in the culinary world.
I do too. I think Kraft has its place, but anything that says Kraft.
I think it's definitely got its place because it's, again, a great, if you see it on the menu, you can profile the place.
Now, I
and not
think
go back.
Velveeta is a cheese product.
I love shells and cheese, Velveeta. Yeah.
The nice thing
Yeah, I
with
think
Velveeta,
it has-
though,
But
is
I don't
you
put
buy
that
it,
in
it'll
the
last 100 years.
The same, category as
Velveeta's for
Gouda.
dips.
What do
Yo.
you call me?
You know when they do crab, like imitation crab, and they got to use the K?
Yeah.
That's what Kraft has done with their brand.
That's right.
I mean, it's the word Kraft with a K.
Yeah, but cheese is not with a K.
It might as well be.
But you know what I'm saying? Like anything from them, and I love it. I probably have 50 Kraft products in my house right now.
So this place called the Altoona Hotel started selling this pizza around 1960. The original recipe used Velveeta, but now Kraft singles are acceptable. A writer for the takeout.com, which is a pretty big culinary website, did a big story on it and calls it confoundingly delicious. Quote, American cheese on pizza works. It's odd, it's ugly, but it's undeniably magnificent. Give it a shot, yes or no?
If it has,
I'll try
if
it
it has
everything
real American
once.
cheese, yes. But if it has the singles, I'm going to skip.
I'm going to upset you here, Riz. So prepare yourself. You're going to yell at me. Lern's going to have my back. Who knows what Scott's going to say.
This is exciting.
But I do have to shout out Emo's. Emo's Pizza. I'm an Emo's lover. I love Emo's. We got Emo's the other day, and my wife ordered the pizza for me and her as well. And there was something slightly different about it. And I say slightly because it wasn't dramatically different, but it was like, wow, this is really different than what I was expecting. Because, I know exactly what Emo's tastes like. I could taste it right now.
Yeah.
They make a full cauliflower crust. That is maybe the greatest cauliflower crust I've ever had in my entire life. And believe me, I've had a few, and most of them aren't that great.
Here's my thing. If I'm having pizza, I'm not doing it for health reasons.
I know what you're saying.
I'm having pizza because I'm going to have
People
pizza.
have been raving about this
But
stuff.
I know. Oh, they have?
Oh, yes.
Oh, see, I didn't even know it existed. But Riz, what I'm trying to tell you is it's good enough. It is over the line of I'm not eating pizza but still eating healthy pizza. It's over the line of you should try this because it's good.
That's a ringing endorsement.
You should try it,
That's
even
a ringing
if you're
endorsement.
not like. Never mind the healthy stuff. I don't even know if it's more healthy. I'm just telling you.
Not you should try this because it's a healthier option. You should try this because it's actually good.
Well, yeah,
Like
and this
it's
is
actually delicious.
They don't pay me.
Okay.
I've never talked to anybody from Emo's. I don't know nothing about Emo's except for that I like it, and a lot of people don't
That's a
like
good
the
endorsement
crust.
right
There you go.
And if you don't like the crust, but you like the cheese or something like that, try the cauliflower crust because it's just different enough. and it's freaking great.
All right, right now, if
I'm
you're
in.
listening to us and you're eating your breakfast this morning is leftover pizza,
You're lucky. For
Muffin.
is that an acceptable thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
absolutely
100%.
think it's acceptable.
Of course,
Yeah.
cold though. Don't heat it up.
Who
That might be
deci-
the best breakfast item.
Who
on the planet.
decided the categories? Like
Like this is breakfast
this is a
food.
breakfast food. This nothing but waffle batter pancake crap like cake. Who decided that cake was only for
I think
breakfast if
pizza-
it was in the shape of a pancake?
I don't
or
know.
waffle?
There's somebody back in the day did.
I went-
Probably big pancake.
Big pancake, definitely. I went to Billy G's Finer Diner yesterday off of Clarkson for the first time, and we had breakfast, and I got a big old waffle and some hash browns. Tim got this enormous omelet quesadilla. I don't even know what it was.
Quesadilla, yes.
It was huge. And
I haven't been there yet.
It was,
I passed by it all.
It
Is
was
it the
really
same one as
good.
the Kirkwood one?
It is, but this one's like breakfast and lunch only.
No, this is on Clarkson.
But it's the same
It's
folks.
new.
The Joey B's, Billy G's, blah, blah, blah.
I think the restaurant was Balaban's used to be there.
Oh,
It's right next to the Noodles and Company, I
Yeah.
believe.
yeah. By the Deerbergs.
Yeah, this is a specifically like we want to be a New Jersey style diner.
But it's the same folks? It's
Yeah,
just
it's the
called
same Billy
something?
G's and Joey B's, that whole family.
They got a full bar if you drink. They got cake. I mean, they have everything that you'd want as far as options go. And the breakfast menu was exquisite.
Yeah, I think they're going for when you walk into a New Jersey style diner.
Which is-
that's what they're going for.
Okay. Oh, so you mean like the pies and the cakes in the thing?
Are they in a spinning?
No. They have fake cakes up around. I asked the guy, I go, are those real cakes? He goes, no, they're fake. I'm like, where do you get fake cakes from? Like, do the cakes look like this that you bring out? And he's like, actually, they do. But no, they got fake cakes, but make it look like a New Jersey diner.
Very cool.
Interesting. I'm trying to picture a New Jersey diner.
What was the City Diner? Like City Diner used to try and look like a New Jersey diner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Similar to that. Or Eat Right.
They have booths.
Yeah, they had booths.
So it's not the same menu as Billy G's. This is a totally different place.
It's totally different.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I've never been to.
This
Billy
is
G's
strictly
before.
breakfast and like kind of lunchy things.
That's like it's like a Kirkwood like lunch dinner sort of.
Great patio.
Wait, Billy G's in Kirkwood?
Oh yeah,
Right, yeah.
That's probably their patio in Kirkwood.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
probably
that's
the best patio in the area as far as eating goes.
Gotcha, but this is totally different.
This is totally different.
All right.
Did you like it? Was it good?
2 thumbs
Try
up.
it out.
It was really good.
There's a lot of great breakfast places over there. You
Breakfast.
got your shack.
You had
got
breakfast
your-
yesterday?
Yeah, after the show.
Oh wow. Okay,
you,
so
you bounced out of here
fair.
right after.
I know.
right
I was
at
in
10.
waffle mode. I knew exactly what was going to be happening.
The
to
show
me.
ended yesterday. You had your big coat on. You were out.
I gave
run out
Rafe
of
a big
waffles
hug.
at
Said,
11.
"Have fun in the Bahamas." I'm out.
You're out. Okay, so back to pizza for breakfast. So acceptable.
yeah, totally.
A poll of 5,000 Americans found 69% think pizza is a solid breakfast option. Man, I will eat pizza for dinner, go to sleep dreaming about eating it cold
Yeah.
when I get up in the morning. That's how much of a friggin' gavone I am.
You do breakfast pizza?
Like eggs on top
Yeah,
of
with
it.
the eggs and sausage and all that
Super
stuff.
good.
Salsa.
I've had it. Somebody asked, what's your opinion on Casey's?
yeah.
Casey's has great pizza.
There's 2 Casey's on my way out to the farm. One in New Haven.
Herman.
And one in there's one in New Haven, and I think one in Washington. And I have stopped by and grabbed a breakfast pizza there. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And my justification, it's thick. It's got the sausage gravy on it.
It's a casserole.
And my justification, like it's probably terrible for you.
It's 1,000 calories.
You eat a slice of that, it's like 1 year of your life off. Like it's that bad for you. But my justification is I'm probably going to work in the field, so I'll work it off. It's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. All right, so the average American eats 180 slices of pizza a year. 180 slices of pizza a year. That's the average American. That's just under 23 pizzas, or about 2 per month, all on your own.
I buy it.
Yeah.
We never plan on it, and then there's pizza on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah, there's been, I think majority of my life, it's probably been 2 a week almost. That I've eaten.
Two
Holy
pizzas
smokes.
a week?
I mean, think of, yeah.
The Frozies?
Especially the Frozens, man. I used to pound those.
Yeah,
So
we
the
still,
average
we still do the
American
Frozens.
eats about 2 pizzas per month, all on your own.
Yeah.
The average person eats pizza 3 times per month and says they could take down 5 slices in one sitting, no problem.
Damn.
5 full slices.
I think I could do it. I easily.
Yeah, I could.
If I don't stop myself.
I'm like a half of a medium pizza girl. I can take down a half of a medium pizza.
regular,
I could do-
regular pan toss. Or
Nah,
whatever?
like a thin crust.
Yeah, I do the thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I could do 5 slices easy.
Damn.
Depends on what pizza
But the
it
New
is,
York
though.
style, you couldn't, right? Like those giant.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Yeah, because those aren't super thick either. Like
That's true.
Those are
Oh, I
kind of
could.
like a nice.
I could.
I wouldn't
Turn
call
them
them thin
into a
crust.
taco and eat it that way.
Do you eat the crust?
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing? Wow.
I get
It has to be good.
angry at my kids for leaving the crust. I go, this
Sometimes
is
it's
part
hard
of the
as a
experience.
brick.
This is
Yeah.
part of the experience.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not worth it.
No.
Sometimes
if
it's
it's
not
too
worth
doughy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
If it's
spots
too
that-
doughy. Pizza's the best food for movie nights, says most people.
it. Agreed.
Also for graduation parties. 25% of people would serve pizza at their wedding. The average American's perfect pizza is circular, not square. Thick crust, topped with cheese, pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms. Our favorite topping here in Missouri is
It's got to be
Pepperoni.
sausage.
Really?
Oh, wow. Good job.
I'm out. Don't like the sausage. Nope.
I
Don't
like
like the pepperoni either.
Yeah, I like pepperoni. I like sausage, but I like it like really fine crumbles.
Oh, right. But
Like
it's kind of like
fine-
sprinkled.
Fine crumbles.
Right, instead of the just big old
Instead of the
chewy
ch-
ball of
yeah,
fat.
which you'd get on like Domino's.
God.
Like Domino's has like the chewy ball.
Yeah, they're like snowman belly.
Yeah, I don't
buttons.
love those.
And every once in a while, you get one of them mustard seeds or something that pops or sticks in a tooth. And,
Oh,
whoa.
the fennel seeds.
yeah,
the
fennel seeds. Yucko.
I like them like fine, like a fine, kind of baked in there. Our favorite side to go with pizza is Parmesan.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
Red pepper flakes are next.
Yeah.
30% like a side of ranch for dipping.
I like hot sauce.
Yeah, hot sauce, a little honey. Win-win.
The honey stuff, that works. That
I'll
works
do
well.
red pepper flakes. I'll do Parmesan.
You know, the other great thing about pizza, especially with movie nights and all that, is the practical side. It's hardly any cleanup, man. There's hardly
Yeah,
any
you
cleanup.
just close the top of the box
Like
and you can
everybody,
leave it there.
everybody lean over the coffee table, eat your pizza, throw the box away, no dishes.
That's it.
Hey.
Talking about Parmesan, do you guys have any of that in your fridge right now?
I have it in our
Parmesan?
fridge in our office right now.
Parmesan?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have a brick.
And,
Okay.
oh,
'Cause
and
I remember as a kid, everyone had the
I have a
green
brick
one.
in my pocket.
There's a green brand.
With the cardboard, that's Kraft with a
That's
K.
Kraft. That's
Yeah.
made of gym mats.
Okay, because that was one that everyone had in the fridge, and it's
Not
one
my
of those
house.
You never see anymore.
Not in the Riz house. Oh, no. Always fresh grated from a brick.
You know, the other greatest thing
That's
about pizza, if you're, you know, kind of like out in the woods or doing like a bonfire and that kind of stuff, is like there's really no cleanup. You burn the box.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the greatest. Like you're like, boop, 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 boop. Bye.
People were asked to pick the worst possible topping for pizza, and what do you think ranked first? The worst possible toppings on pizza.
Sardine. Which I disagree with, but like people, I mean, that was the cartoon. Bugs Bunny told us that everyone hates
Right.
sardines.
See, my dad always liked it on there.
I've never had it.
My dad
Swedish
always
chef
liked-
loves it.
Anchovies on pizza. No, avocado.
Oh yeah, what did I say? Sardine. Oh yeah, anchovies. Maybe avocado.
Avocado ranked first on what the worst possible pizza topping could be. I agree.
How does it even stay on there? It's a slippery mess.
I guess you could guacamole it, smash it. I don't know.
I don't like that.
But it's
I don't
kind of
think
one
I've
of
ever
those
tried that.
flavors that is so subtle. It's kind of, and it's just
It
got
seems
a
like
ton
a waste.
I mean, if you're
It's a waste.
having pizza, it's a lot of fat already, and avocados are just
It's a waste.
yummy fatness. You know?
Avocados are $3 an avocado. No, you're not
Yeah,
throwing
no kidding.
avocados
No.
on there.
Put butter on there instead.
Mac and cheese was second. Eggplant, pineapple, and fried chicken. Final
Fried
stat.
chicken?
Yeah. Final stat: 1 in 6 Americans prefer their leftover pizza cold. Everyone else would rather heat it up or don't really care.
Depends on the type of pizza. And by the way, we have abided by the rule that we actually talked about on the show probably 7, 8 years ago. I don't know if you remember this, but we haven't not done this. When you're reheating pizza, if you want the crust to have any sort of pop or anything, you put a little glass of water in the back of the microwave.
You know, I've never tried that.
It
I know it
works.
does work, but I'll put my leftover pizza in the toaster oven.
Yeah, or the air
it's
fryer.
Fooled me.
Ooh.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do the microwave thing and you don't want it to just be like a soggy mess and have the crust kind of like congeal into the whatever the cheese is on top of it, You put a glass of water in the back of it, and it kind of like takes some of the moisture. I don't know what the hell it
science.
does.
Magic.
But
Some kind of magic happens.
Remember, we read that on this show, and we've done it ever since.
Everybody says it works, but so like I got the toaster oven, I got the microwave. Okay, maybe I could try it, but then there's a chance I'm going to ruin the pizza I want to eat right now, so I'm not even going to experiment.
I don't think I've ever given enough time to heat it up. It's like just too important to get it in my belly right
Depends
now.
on the kind of pizza, though. Some of that pizza, like Emo's, if you reheat it, it's great.
Well, and it's like a new meal. Like I feel like if I'm having it cold, like this is different than what I had last night.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Psychologically.
One more little bit of food news for you. A woman in Florida has filed a $5 million lawsuit against Hershey's, suing Hershey's.
Oh no.
Saying the company's packaging for its holiday-themed chocolates is misleading.
Why?
So her name is Cynthia Kelly. She opened up her Halloween-themed Reese's peanut butter candy. She expected, and you know the pumpkin Reese's?
Yeah, it's a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, we're talking, this is a lawsuit from Halloween. So she's just filed this lawsuit
so
for the Halloween.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Right. So if you would, on the screen here, pull up the
Got it.
The Halloween Hershey's peanut butter candies. Okay, just the packaging. On the package, it looks like a jack-o'-lantern, like pumpkin-shaped candy with carved mouth, eyes.
It's adorable.
Right, but when you open up the package, it doesn't look like that at all.
Oh, she's saying that it's the
she's saying that when she
false
opened up her
advertising?
Halloween-themed Reese's peanut butter candy, she expected the pumpkin-shaped candy to have the carved mouth, the eyes, as depicted on the wrapper.
Oh, this. Okay, I see. And yeah, they do the football one, and then they make it look like the laces. It's like the peanut butter coming through.
She says in her lawsuit, thousands have suffered from Hershey's deceptive packaging, also calling out the company's chocolate footballs and bats for a lack of design too. So she wants $5 million from Hershey's.
You know, I think she has an argument.
You know how Mitch Hedberg made
$5
made that Kit Kat joke? You know, like because they have like an embossed Kit Kat logo, and they're basically stealing chocolate from you because you know the embossed.
Yeah.
They're adding chocolate to what they have.
Well, she says she wants her Reese's pumpkins to look like on the package, and it's not as advertised. So she wants $3 million. This woman has also sued Taco Bell and Burger King in the past over food that didn't look as advertised.
Just eat it, lady. Just shut up and eat it.
She's found her move.
Yeah, I made my fortune from suing Lifesavers. I gave one to my father. He still passed. And so, bad advertising.
I got it. It's a good joke,
I made a
Scott.
fortune.
Thank you.
Spend it all though at the casino.
Don't give this gal any ideas, man.
Yeah.
Hey, those bats are cool. I've never seen the bat ones. I've seen. I think I've seen these pumpkin ones. And of
My
course I've
father
seen
was
the
having a
trees.
heart attack, so I gave him a lifesaver, and it didn't work.
No.
You owe me money.
Terrible. I mean,
So
they're lying.
I'm sure she's looking for a settlement, and I'm hoping that Reese's is like, no,
Here's a 50 cent.
no, we're going to court.
We're
going to court.
Coupon book.
And I hope Taco Bell and I hope Burger King didn't kowtow to her.
There's no.
We're going to court.
What's something dumb that you would sue for like that? I mean, there's just nothing that I care that deeply about. Like, let's get in a legal matter about. I'm upset because this chocolate bar doesn't look like a pumpkin.
Well,
True story. Doing the show, I think this was back in the Woody and Riz show days. Was kind of looking up silly lawsuits and found a story of a guy who was suing a White Castle. Mm-hmm. He was suing White Castle because he's so fat
Oh,
that they anchored down the chairs. You know, at some White Castles, if you go inside, the chairs are anchored down.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're like swivel.
Yeah. The old school. And McDonald's used to have those too, but White Castle's still rocking them.
Yep. Still going strong.
And I get it because, you know, they're open late. You don't want people throwing chairs. Or walking out with chairs. So this guy, he sued because he couldn't swivel into his seat. Like since you couldn't push, you know,
Right.
That's not even the greatest part of the story.
push the chairs in or out. And I go, wow, this is a crazy lawsuit. Wound up going to high school with the
No
with
way.
the guy's
Yeah,
kid.
you're like, what was his name? I know that
Kesman.
guy.
Wow. Did he win? Do you remember?
No, I think they wound up throwing it. It wound up being like a viral, like a viral story, and because to laugh at the guy, like, hey, you're so fat you can't even fit
Well, it's discrimination.
in the booth, and
Yeah.
that's what he was suing for.
Right.
And it was something Kesman. I go, Kesman.
Kesman.
I go, I went to school with Howie Kesman, who was a douchebag.
Shout out to Howie.
I call my buddy Ben. I'm like, hey, is Howie Kesman's dad? I forget what his name is.
A bigger fella.
He goes, oh, yeah, you heard about the lawsuit? I go, yeah, man, it's everywhere. Can you look it up? Look up Kesman, White Castle.
Where is he now? Where?
Dead.
No.
He got stuck in
Obesity killed him?
Yeah, he tried to squeeze into a booth.
And he
suffocated.
suffocated? Oh, my gosh.
The today headline is Big Guys Sues White Castle Over Small Booths.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What year was that?
Oh, this was...
I'm going to sue big chairs. You know, how,
2011.
you know, you can like do road trips and they have like
What
the
was his
biggest
name?
chair that's
Martin
ever
Kesman.
existed. I'm too
Martin
small.
Kesman
Oh, Marty.
filed
it.
a lawsuit seeking unspecified financial damages against a fast food chain, claiming that his local White Castle's in violation of the American with Disabilities Act because the seating cannot accommodate a customer of his size.
That's a bummer.
A
and
federal,
also-
a federal lawsuit claims that in April of 2009, Kesman smacked his knee into a metal post while trying to wedge himself into the stationary seating at a White Castle in Nanuet, New York, near his home.
You see this quote?
Isn't that the standard, though? If you're at a family dinner, you always have to hit at least one table leg?
Could
Right.
not wedge myself in. I'm not a humongous guy, but I'm a big guy, Kesman told the New York Post. I could not wedge myself in. After limping out of the store in pain, he wrote multiple letters to White Castle's corporate headquarters in Columbus, complaining about their inadequate seating situation and his embarrassment and having to try to fit into a chair at the Rockland County location.
How am I supposed to eat this entire crave case by myself if I can't sit here?
White
fine.
Castle's response was a series of condescending letters and 3 coupons for a total of 9 free hamburgers.
Yeah, I like it.
Just 9?
But whoa.
No, thanks.
The quote says, but the cheese was extra, he wrote in the lawsuit.
Oh, my gosh. And Farton is his name?
I don't think he won.
Barton Hessman.
And I know he has since passed. R.I.P.
Well,
Marty Kesman.
I'm sad to hear he passed.
I just want to sit down like a normal person, it wrote.
I hate those seats too, though. Those seats suck.
They're not-
I don't, because I have to be, because then you can't like scoot it if you need to be up, you know, let's say you're eating a dripping burger. Now it's all over your crotch because you have to, the seat isn't close enough to the table.
Oh, and what do you know? What do you know? The lawsuit references the famous McDonald's
coffee.
coffee thing,
But that
which
was
was a
actually an
completely which was a completely different sort of thing. But if you remember, McDonald's spent a ton of money making that woman look terrible.
Yeah.
She was the butt on every late night show.
And they spent tons of money to make it look like a frivolous lawsuit, but that was not a frivolous lawsuit. That
No,
was
she was
gnarly.
actually legit. Like, if you look up, bless you, Scott, if you look up, like, that actual lawsuit, the woman who sued McDonald's because of the hot coffee,
But all these,
like, she got burned to the bone.
Right.
yeah, and it was dangerous. Like there's a reason that she won that.
The coffee was actually too hot.
But I mean, even more shameful was the money spent to make her look.
Yeah.
bad.
And
That's
she wound up
weird.
getting some money off it, I think, just to cover.
And that's all she was asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just to cover. Like, she had, like, severe, like, burns.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that was
debilitating. And she was an old woman, too.
But I mean, look at the ripple effect of them spending money doing that kind of stuff. Is all these frivolous lawsuits always reference that because that's what they remember from it.
Yeah. And if the lawyer's smart, he's always going to throw that in there.
I don't know what happened with, Marty Kesman. I don't know if he had some time on his hands. I mean, that seems like a pretty frivolous lawsuit.
He'd gotten fed up.
I think he had enough money.
And that
where
was the
it's-
problem.
And that was the
Too
problem.
fed up.
Wow.
Too fed up.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, the days of walking into a store and spending hours slowly exploring aisles of movies, new and old, are ending. And it made me sad reading this, that Best Buy, they've officially started pulling the movies out of the stores.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know
haven't
they
seen-
said they were going to do it.
I haven't seen any of that stuff. We were just at Best Buy not too long ago, and it's so funny you say this because I kind of found myself lost, and it's just a big giant ass square I can see everywhere in the store, but I'm so used to remembering the 14 rows of CDs taking up the central.
Yeah, it's an end at the end of an era.
Yeah, and then the back end was beyond that, closer to the TVs, were the DVDs and the DVD players and the VHS and all that kind of stuff. And now in the center, I'm lost because I'm like, what is
You
it
missed the
here?
old layout.
Now it's just Bluetooth speakers in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. I mean,
there's still the TVs.
It's awesome. I'm not
There's
saying
still like the audio gear.
Yeah, and I'm not like pining for the days of the CD. Well, but it is weird.
It is the end. It is the end of an era. Going to Best Buy was a thing where you would go and you would look at the DVDs or the VHS tapes, and you would go and stroll the aisles if you're not, even if you're not in the market for or looking for anything.
Right.
In particular, you'd still go up and down the aisle looking at that stuff.
And I just remember, too, the front row, when you first walk in, on the left, they'd always have the new releases. And a lot of times they got to the point where they're like $4.99, $5.99 for them. And I remember just hearing, I'm like, I heard that band's good, so I just buy albums.
Well,
if
you've been alive and paying attention to the world over the last decade, it's not surprising that physical media is being phased out.
Yeah.
So streaming and digital downloads have become, the thing, and demand for DVDs and Blu-rays, cratered.
Sure.
Most stores that I've been in over the last 2 years have devoted only, tiny little areas now to.
Yeah, I think Target's
to physical media. They only stock like a couple new releases, and maybe a couple new releases in like holiday themed. Stuff.
And they're marketed to the people that are still going to buy that. My mom.
Right, but Best Buy has now taken the next step in officially ceasing the sale of physical movies this year. They've come. I know they were hinting at it last year. They said they were going to phase it out eventually. Now it's actually happening.
Yeah, it's basically kind of. I see it as the last step in the full conversion of music is no longer the product. Bands like your favorite artists, they're not releasing music to make a living anymore. They're releasing music to be able to go tour or sell shirts or sell perfume or whatever it is because you can't make money with music anymore. So music is now just the business card. It's not the actual product.
And if you've been to a store that used to sell CDs and DVDs, in the past year or two, you know what they replaced all that stuff with? Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where the DVDs and CDs once were, now it's a land of Funko Pops.
Toy
There's
stuff,
so many.
yeah.
So many.
I know. Everything that you love is a Funko.
So many. So yes, Best Buy has already started to remove all the physical film and television media from stores. You can still buy stuff on the website, but it looks like, looking at their website actually, at the upcoming new releases, a lot of broken and repeated entries for old and previously released films with incorrect data, and some has like no images on there. It's a mess.
Yikes.
Video games, they say, are safe for now. Video games at Best Buy are safe for now.
What do you mean, the physical ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't bought a physical video game.
Physical copies, but they're saying, like, I don't know, the last time my son, who, hey, man, I want a new game, he just downloaded it.
Yeah, it's all digital.
It's all digital now.
That's going to go away soon.
There are some games that aren't even doing physical releases anymore. And when you do buy games, video games, physically these days, it's often like a worthless piece of plastic because most games rely on like external servers delivering these massive downloads to work properly.
Yeah.
It's funny that we all like push back on this because this is what we were dreaming of 30 years ago. I was dreaming to have Apple Music on my phone so I could access any album or artist at any given time or song.
Yeah.
And so, we be careful what you wish for. Like, we wanted this. We wanted this for our movies and our TV and our games. And here we are.
I'm
Back to the
bummed.
Future?
With music, I'm bummed because it takes away from the artist. And the whole reason all this has happened is the money is still you're still paying your $12 to Spotify, but it's not going to where it used to go to.
At the same time, when you were playing Nintendo, and you go, if I want this new game, I have to go somewhere.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be cool if I just clicked a button and it just came to my Nintendo?
And you didn't have to, if the video rental store closed at midnight, you don't have to worry about it. You can still get the game right now at 2.
The difference between the physical media as far as video games going and music going is they're still getting their money. It's still going to the same place. where music is not. You understand what I'm saying? It's completely changed the landscape for the artist, whereas the creator of music is not getting paid when they sell music anymore. Now, other people are.
Yeah.
And when Microsoft sells a video game, it doesn't matter if it's digital or physical, they're still getting their money.
Yep. And they're making more, I guess.
Well, listen, in so many ways, the era of physical media just focusing on the video games for a second, is already beginning to wind down. Even if stores are still selling discs, that's going to go too.
Yeah, the consoles will stop making. They'll stop needing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think the only thing that you'll be able to get are the debut. You'll get the deluxe edition or whatever. So they'll still have
Not just another way.
really cool packaging.
That's
but I
another
bet
way
it'll
of
just have like a
selling
little
you.
code in there that you type in.
That's another way of upselling you.
Yeah.
But I mean,
With
people like
merch.
collecting those things.
Now,
With the helmet or whatever.
And I'm thinking about this. So, is having physical media, like having a CD, having a video game, having a DVD, is that important?
Yeah.
Well, you're asking guys that have them stashed in their basements.
Yeah.
I have CDs because I can't get rid of them.
Because I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. But
That's the only reason why I have them.
but they're worthless and unimportant.
But you know what? Then I was thinking about this.
No.
And this happened, I think, recently with maybe it was Amazon or something like that. If you have it on whatever server, so I go to Amazon Prime, and I download and I buy the movie. Amazon can go, nah,
Yeah, it's not a
that's
guaranteed
weird.
ownership.
nah, we're shutting this down.
Yeah, no, that happened to me. I was looking at some music that I have a playlist for that I made, and you know how sometimes you'll get on Apple Music or Spotify and it'll say like, ooh, this track is no longer available in your region. That happened with like the band Zebra that has a great song called Who's Behind the Door. Like, I can't listen to that song on Apple Music now because for some reason it's like
They took it off.
They took it off. Either the label did or the band or the country. I don't know what happened. And that really bums me out. So now I'm like, do I need to go get that album so I
Right.
can have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then also, I think they're still very important because if there is a outage or something like that and your internet's down, it's like, hey, we still do a little movie here or there. And then, like my buddy Southern down in Hot Springs, he's got that lake home, and it's awesome. There's no internet anywhere near it because it's out in the middle of nowhere, but he's got in 3 different closets just loaded with DVDs.
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
so
But if he
cool,
was on the
man.
grid, you could still, you could watch that anyway down,
Yeah.
You're saying
whatever
so
server.
if a solar flare takes out all the satellites and
No,
all this
but I mean,
stuff,
you're
you
going
can
to his
still
house
watch
so I can still
Groundhog
watch
Day.
Goonies.
The internet does go down. The internet does go down.
It does, but you still store that. You could still store that stuff on, whatever you download it and it's still in your machine. You don't need the internet for it, but the company could still go, we're done.
Yeah,
I'm taking it
that's
and
right,
I'm
yeah.
deactivating it.
That happened. We had some sort of movies bought on Amazon, and went to watch them, and they were like, "Nah, this is no longer."
That's
no
the
longer
thing.
yours, and that's when I had to look up, like, wait a second, but I bought this,
Right.
and that was my understanding. And this article, like, very plainly threw it in my face that no, you think you own it, but you
No,
don't.
and that's the pushback. It's like I have this CD, I have this game, this video game, I have it actually in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way you can take it away from me is you got to kill me.
That's
You
right.
got to come and you got to come and take it.
Pry it from my cold,
Go
warm
ahead.
hands.
Come and take it from me. Anyway, next time you go to Best Buy, you're going to see less movies out there. And the next time, it's going to be even less. That's it.
This is gonna be
all
vape pens.
It's going to be all Funko Pops and vape pens. Yeah. Are they selling vape pens now? I don't know. I have
They
no
might as
idea.
well. They're
Probably.
everybody else is.
All right. All right, that's brought to you by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill, proud sponsor of Team Riz. HotShotsNet.com/Team Riz. From Valley Mines, Missouri, Kristen Schutenberg is our Team Riz member of the day. Our second Team Riz member of the day for 2024. Kristen has been a listener to the Riz Show since 2019, and the Riz Gang always helps her get through the daily grind. She appreciates the last games, different views that the show provides, and thinks each of the members of the show are amazing in their own way.
Oh.
She loves hearing all the real-life stories that we tell daily. Even if they disagree on something, they still manage to get along at the end of the day. Well, Kristen Schutenberg from Valley Mines, Missouri, is our Team Riz member of the day. She gets a super sweet Team Riz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. If you signed up last year in 2023, we threw all those entries away. You need to re-sign up. for 2024. 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz.
And I also forgot to tell her the jersey will come out in about a month. So you got to wait a second.
You gotta wait a
Sorry
month?
about that.
Can I
Forgot
say
to tell
one
you
thing
yesterday.
about the importance of a DVD or whatever the heck it may be in a physical media? The only, and I just thought of this, is when something falls through the cracks or a licensing thing or a studio gets in an argument with somebody, and this is the example. I cannot find Green Street Hooligans
Yes.
to save my life. It is not available. They are locking me out of all Green Street Hooligans things. And if I did not have the DVD, I could never show
could
it.
never
I
watch
could
it.
never show the film to
Right.
anybody. I could never see it myself or any of that kind of stuff. So I will say,
It's worth it.
I guess it does kind of. There is an importance.
If you like a film, buy it because you need it. You'll enjoy that later on too.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to go out.
I should get 50 copies.
I'm not going to go out and buy DVDs just in case some studio
happens.
Right.
locks us out of
Right.
it.
No, I'm
But,
saying the most favorite ones is it's kind of worth having.
But that movie, about every 2 years, I forget that it's like in no man's land, studio wise, or I don't know why, but I can't get it, and no one knows it. And I'll try to show it to a friend, and I'm like, oh God, I got to get this DVD back from so and so friend
Well,
so I can show you.
God forbid something happens with all the CDs I have in my basement. If something happens,
You're
we do
covered.
have the first Avenged Sevenfold CD.
Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness.
I will
so tight.
pass
Brian.
around if anybody needs. I will pass that around if anybody needs it.
Is Backcountry on there? What record is that?
Is that the one?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, up after the break, ladies and gentlemen, it begins. The competition for 2024, the Craigslist Freak of the Week.
Oh, boy.
We've got our first 3 ads of 2024, 3 brand new ads, which Lern will read. You guys in the chat room, we need you again. I know you took a little break. You were off for like 3 or 4 months. Now we need you back to name these freaks. You'll name the freaks, we'll vote on the freaks, and we begin Craigslist Freak of the Week, 2024 edition after the break. 7:15, Thursday, traffic and weather, Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. We got a lane block due to a stalled vehicle 64 westbound just after Clayton Road. Your point forecast today, cold and dry. High of 40. Right now it's 33 at the Point Studio.
To the program, phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Send us instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app. We got the Craigslist Freak of the Week coming up here in just a moment. Yesterday, the video making the rounds on social media. High drama in a Las Vegas courtroom. You see this, Scott?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, dude, this video is wild. So there is a district court judge. Her name is Mary Kay Holthus. She is the Clark County District Court judge. And in her courtroom was a 3-time felon, a guy named, how would you pronounce this? Deobra. Diabra? Diabra Redden. Okay. Now, Diabra, I guess, was in court hoping, whatever he was in court for, hoping to get probation. Now, this is a bad dude. This guy has been in and out of, in and out of the court system for a long time. Some pretty violent things.
Charges?
Charges, things he'd been convicted of. So his attorney had asked for probation, and the judge was like, "No, you know what? Nah. This guy is a danger to society, so he should be locked up. Like, let's teach this guy a lesson and not let him go." And I think she made the right call, because this is a violent guy, and it was shown during the court proceedings when this guy, as he was about to be sentenced for attempted battery with substantial body harm, as the judge was conducting business, this guy got up, jumped over the desk, and flew towards the judge.
What?
Like over the big
Over
podium?
the bench.
Over
like
the
over, play it, Moon.
Like this dude clears the thing.
As if it's Troy Polamalu, former Pittsburgh Steeler, goal line stand.
Whoa! What?
Jumping over the offensive line to make a stop.
Yeah, he just looked like one of those monkeys that flies from a tree. Whee! With their wings
With his arms out. Yeah. And he tackled the judge on the bench.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Here's kind of what it sounded like.
In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
Oh, man, they had a whole, bailiffs jumped on him. They
God.
pull him off.
Dude,
Where's the police officers?
good? Yeah, well, there was one like bailiff or whatever over here, but the guy who was like really trying to help immediately, the one that reacted was this like clerk kid, like this guy, like he
did
instantly
good, man.
jumped.
He jumped instantly.
Because
That guy's a hero.
You see a couple people in the back of the room, like go the other direction.
The bailiffs were on him pretty quickly, but the guy that was, I think he may have been the court reporter or something like that.
I'm impressed with how far up that guy. I mean, he
Yeah, I was
clears
saying,
that
Oh, yeah.
bench.
That was
That's
a
an
really good
athlete.
jump.
As I mentioned, I don't know if you're a
Olympian.
football fan or not, but remember Troy Polamalu, the guy with the big, long flowing hair. I think he does Head and Shoulders commercials now. But he was notorious for goal line stand. He'd fly in from the secondary and jump over the defensive and offensive lines to get to a quarterback or a running back. That's what it looked like.
Wow, this guy
Says the judge
has got a
was
skill. Hopefully there's like an Olympics or something in prison where you could do the long jump or something.
the judge was not hospitalized, but a courtroom marshal was injured as he came.
Yeah, the
to
judge
it.
bumped her head. She was all right. One of the marshals was injured. Yeah, before the ruckus, his attorney had asked the judge for probation. The judge says, I think it's time to get a taste of something else. And that's when...
Could they ask again now? Like, see if she changed her mind?
He's like, I'll give you a taste.
Having a taste of my fist.
I want to see
Wow.
his jump again. That was so good.
Yeah, I want to say from the side, like, how? How did that just happen?
He cleared that bench.
That was awesome.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, when you attack a judge.
But I
this is
like
a little
that
old
young
lady.
guy.
Yeah.
That young guy's awesome.
It's a little,
fact he
a
jumped-
little old lady judge. That's at least 10 years, right?
Oh, the extra 10 years extra for
can't
for
imagine.
assaulting a judge at a
Yeah, what is the
sentencing.
rule?
Like,
now.
what is that 20 years? I don't know. I don't know what that would be, what extra that would be.
It's not going to help.
Like,
them
you're
out.
definitely not getting out of jail for a long time.
Right.
Like, if you were asking for probation, you're definitely not getting it. Like, you're definitely not getting it now.
I fall on the mercy of the court. I understand that I've kicked your ass last time I was here. I assaulted you last
If he's
time.
about to get sent, why is he not?
Yeah,
Why is he not handcuffed?
That was kind of wild too. Yeah.
Because his arms were completely out.
Maybe because he wasn't sentenced yet. So, like,
Yeah, but he was going to be sentenced for something violent anyway, like an assault with bodily harm.
Maybe out on bond.
I don't know.
that's a good question.
Wow.
A lot went wrong there.
Yeah.
But thank God the judge is okay. But the more
Yeah, I'm
impressive
glad,
part
man.
is that guy. I mean, just one fell swoop, just cleared the bench.
But I like the quick action of that.
The guy that
fellow
was next to her, yeah.
Dude, that was neat.
They give that guy a raise.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he deserves it. He was throwing the hammer throws too. He was bottom of the hand.
That was the second round.
Yeah.
'Cause he realized, like, oh my, he's still kicking this
That's
lady.
still going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Craigslist Freak of the Week 2024 edition. These are brand new ads.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, congratulations to Scatatui, who was our Freak of the Year for 2023.
Yep.
Trophy's on its way, and we'll have the name on the trophy,
Good.
which will be displayed in the ratio offices. Made of sterling silver, huh?
Sterling silver.
Sterling silver.
Nothing but the best.
This is
Nothing but the
not
best.
Cheap. man.
Nothing
Wow.
but the best.
Made by the company Sniffany.
Sniffany, yes.
Yes, Sniffany.
So,
Very good.
Lern's going to read the ads, the three new ads. After she gets done reading each ad, you guys in the chat room will name the ads. Give us your best.
I'm already sick looking at this first
You were
one.
off. You were off a couple months. with the playoffs and everything. But now you're back. We need you. Chat room, give it to us. We'll name the ads, and then at the end, you guys will vote for your favorite ad. And that ad will move on to the next round of the Freak of the Year tournament. All right. Let's get into it. Craigslist Freak of the Week 2024. Ad number 1, Lern coming at you.
Foot guy, man for anyone, 47 years old, Birmingham, England. Looking for someone to bring their feet over so I can Joe. I think feet are the holy grail of body parts. In fact, I worship them. The end-all be-all of body parts. Get those chesties and bums out of here. I'm all about the toesies. I'm more than an enthusiast. I'm a foot fanatic. I want to suck your toes and gnaw on them for a bit. I like lightly biting toes so I can feel them start to wrinkle and get all sogged up. My tongue is super long, and I love to clean each and every one of your toe slits until you can't take it anymore. Because you don't shave, please don't shave your toes either. I know some women like to do that, but I don't mind having a little something to floss with while I suck on them. I would prefer your nails be painted pink. This is just something I like. No blue or green polish. And please no pedicures within 5 days of my suck fest. I don't want to taste any chemicals. Please don't hesitate to email me back for a good toe-sucking adventure. I would like to go to dinner beforehand so you can pick the place. No chain restaurants.
He's got class, man.
I'd rather suck on a woman's foot, but I'm not going to kick a guy to the gutter. Thank you, Melvin.
All right.
Melvin, that's a cool
Melvin,
name.
the toe sucker.
Oh, wow.
All right, that is a great way to get into this year's Craigslist Freak of the Week. Just a foot guy.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, more than a foot guy, a foot fanatic.
Foot fanatic. The thing about this that grosses me out so bad is the imagining of somebody, your toe, your big toe is in this guy's mouth for so long that your skin starts to wrinkle.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. Also, the visual of a toe slit.
And the gnawing. Yeah. Like,
Gosh.
what?
Like, so I'm assuming when your toes are together, like
Yeah, it's just
Like in between?
long little
So
lizard
what happens
tongue.
if you're webbed? I have, severe webbed feet. So what happens with, is he not interested in that? There's no.
maybe that's a whole
Maybe he-
nother. Maybe that's.
Do you want to contact Melvin? Because we don't know.
He's not going to kick it in the gutter. I'll tell you that.
Do you shave your toes, Scott? Or
Oh, no.
Oh, then you're
Shaves
perfect.
their toes.
I
You know
shave my
anybody that
toes.
shaves their toes?
My big toe, I do shave from time to time.
You do?
Yeah.
Keeps
Okay.
it from
I
growing
got
too
some
long.
wiry little weird Yorkshire hairs. I don't want to go into it. It's just
Gross.
It's disgusting.
All right,
My
Moon.
toes don't grow anymore. I don't need to shave them.
Give us some names.
Okay, we have Feeder Dinklage. We have Curtis Tosif, Tony Danza, Toe Dirt, Feet Davidson, Toe J. Simpson, or Toe Rogan.
I thought of Roger
Rogan.
Federer. And then I'm surprised no one said Rizzuto, but I think we've had that before.
We have
Man, I like Curtis Tosif.
Curtis
or,
Tosif,
Toby.
Or Toe J. Simpson.
Toe J. Simpson, Mighty Toe Young.
Toe J. Simpson's pretty
Toe J.
great.
Simpson? All right, Lawrence.
Toe J. Simpson's awesome.
T-O-E. Toe.
Or Joe Togan.
I kind of like Toe J. Simpson.
I
Toe
do
J.
too.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Toe, so T-O-E dash J?
Oh no, just the.
How we writing that out?
I would say
Yeah, you guys spelled
Like
Toe
It's
dash
an initial.
J.
Yeah.
Simpson.
really. Oh, I think it's an initial.
Toe P-J, like period J?
Toe
Yeah,
like
toe,
this, like
period.
this, like this. Toe as the first name.
Toe
Yeah.
J.
Oh, yeah,
J.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah. That's
That's
good.
Toe
good.
J.
Yeah,
Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toe
What a
J
good name.
period.
My God.
Listen, it matters.
I know.
It
It
matters.
does. Hello from yours truly.
Hello.
Toe J.
Hello, Toe World. It's yours truly.
Hello, world.
Toe J. Toe Vitale. Now we're... Leave Joey Vitale out of this.
Right.
You
For
don't,
once.
you don't need the seat.
He doesn't need this.
And now it's toe time. Somebody said.
All right. Ad number 1, Toe J. Simpson. Ad number 2, Lern coming at you.
Person for puppy, 47 years old, Toronto. Hey, everybody. I'm new to asking for things, so hang with me. I'm looking for a new pet. He needs to be a boy, and he needs to be leash trained. You can't just bark to be let outside all day like my last pup did. Yes, I will feed you. My last pet was my first pet and was my boyfriend before that. He bit me and made a big mess on the carpet. I had to put him down. This was last month, and I'm finally ready to move on. What?
Whoa, I had to put him down.
I now have hardwood floors. A little piddle is okay. Perks, you won't get that nasty, dry bag food. You'll get that nice, cold, sloppy, canned goodness. It's the Rachel Ray Wet Nutrish brand. What? Only the best for my little wub pup. You must be over 5 foot and prefer an owner that doesn't shower very much.
Oh, no.
Snuggles and kisses. You'll be the most pampered pup in Toronto. Can't wait to adopt you.
Okay.
This is a...
Hey, did you notice that it's person for puppy? So I don't know if this is a guy or a gal.
Wow, you're right.
Do you?
I don't know.
Do you get a sense?
Why was I
thought-
assuming it was a dude?
I assumed
I
it was a
also
dude,
assumed.
but
And it never clarifies if it's actually a person pretending to be a puppy or, right? Did they ever say
Yeah, I don't
that?
know. I mean, don't touch the dogs, please. Right? Is this
So
dog?
we can establish they're looking for a person.
Right? It
Man,
doesn't say.
I don't know. Just reading it, I just thought it was a dude looking for another dude pretending to be a puppy.
You hope, yeah.
But you're right. You're right about the.
It
I don't know
sounds
if
like
it's a female.
Right.
I don't know if it's a lady.
It sounds like it's written from a gal. I don't know why. Wub pup pup.
I don't know. I got like a gay dude.
Well, does
Let's just go with it.
piddle?
I got
you said
gay dude
piddle,
vibes.
Or she or he said piddle.
And-
Okay, how about I had to put him down? I
Right,
don't
that's
know.
what I'm focusing
Yeah, that's
on.
what I need to know what that is.
I need more
Like
details.
I'm hoping that's like we broke up
Right. And not
and
murder.
not really killed him.
Right.
Hey, an owner that does not shower very much.
Yeah, there's a lot here that I'm not
Wow.
okay with.
That Rachel Ray food is pretty expensive too. I mean, that's
That's some good stuff, huh?
Nutrish brand.
Well, that's
good
it's
ingredients. I've seen the
sloppy.
commercials.
Yeah.
I don't know if she made wet dog food. I thought she only made the dry stuff. But what do I know?
Awesome.
What do I know? All right, lot of questions here. Names?
Let's see. Pup Daddy instead of Puff Daddy. We have Jimmy Kibble, Mr. Beast.
Guys, Rafe Williams.
Ruff Williams is a good one.
Yeah.
We also have
Rafe's not here, but I think that's
we also have Bark
really good.
Ruffalo.
What about Puppy Longstocking?
I think
Ruff
it's, I think it's
Williams.
Ruff Williams.
Yeah.
Ruff Williams,
Yeah, Ruff
yeah.
is
Rafe
where it's at.
Williams.
Very good.
By the way, that was not the first time today that Rafe's name was suggested as a name here. The toe-sucking one, they were suggesting Rafe Williams.
well. Everybody's upset. He's in Bermuda.
Yeah. Bahamas.
Whatever
The toe capital of the
Whatever
world.
part of the Beach Boys song he's in. Whatever. Bermuda, Bahama.
Come on,
Take
Pretty
it.
Mama.
Come on, Pretty
Come on,
Mama.
Pretty- yeah.
He could be in Kokomo. All right, Ruff Williams, ad number 2. All right, and finally, ad number 3, Lern coming at you.
Looking for that crack queen, man for woman, 27 years old, Toronto. I am a crack queen, and I mean that in every sense of the word. I love smoking it, and I love eating it. Nothing feels better than smoking a giant rock and then exploring each other's backyards. If you want to get spun and done with me, then hit me up. I would prefer it if you provide the candy, but it has to be that Applejack, not some garbage rock BS, baby. If you can't get it and have the money, I got that hookup. Once we get that fat bag of Casper and our brown eyes are open wide, I will turn hypersexual and you get tongue turned while I go full werewolf on that ass. You can squirm and wiggle all you want, but I will clamp down on you and make you beg for mercy. We will take breaks to rip that pipe and stay at peak hype. But I will go all night, so you better be ready to crack attack. I will wax any ass, no matter how dirty.
What?
I think they were.
I make zero apologies for the way I am. I love crack cocaine, and I love that ass. So if you're a friend or family member seeing this, don't be trying to trick me like last time on the backdoor page and inviting me to some booty party that's actually an intervention. That sucked and I didn't appreciate it. If you are for real and down to clown on that bazooka, hit me up. I will freak nasty as long as the snowballs hold out. I can get a deal on a kilo if you can afford it.
Okay.
That is what I would prefer. P.S. My tongue is almost 6 inches long and thick as a brick.
Oh, my God. It's a long-ass tongue. Jeez.
My God.
This is why
Is
you
that
don't
possible?
post things on Craigslist
No.
when you're on crack.
This is a crackhead looking for a hookup.
Wow.
Huh.
Full werewolf on that ass.
I am a crack queen.
It says men.
Man for woman.
Man for a woman. Okay. I mean, not a crack king.
A lot of confused.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Go ahead. I'm here to answer any question.
This is a pro crack ad. I love crack cocaine and I love that ass.
What's a bag of, I mean, I guess it's crack, but bag of Casper? I've never heard that. What does
Because
that
it's
mean?
white? I don't know.
It's white.
Oh,
It's
like a-
white. Scott. This guy, I mean,
Hey, we don't
obviously
do
hasn't-
drugs, okay?
This guy obviously hasn't smoked crack.
No. Huh.
All right, so yeah, looking to have a crack partner and then wax that ass.
Wax their brown eyes.
Okay, names.
That's amazing.
Well, there's a lot. Bo Craxon, Bernie Crack, Craxon Pollock, Crack the Ripper, Drugs Bunny, Randy Craxon, Crack Nicholson,
Crack is whack.
Fleetwood Crack.
Oh, Fleetwood Crack is pretty.
Fleetwood crack is great.
That's pretty good. That's good.
All right.
That one
It
is.
really covers it all, you know?
Hey, rock.
All right, there you go. There are the 3 ads. Voting is now open up on our Twitter page at RIZZ Show. Please vote. One of these ads moving on to the next round. You've got Toe J. Simpson.
Yeah, it's an English guy that wants to suck your toes and lick your toe slits. And by the way, man for anyone. So guy or gal is welcome. Just bring your toes and paint them pink.
All right, then we got Rafe Williams.
This is a person looking for a new puppy because they had the last one put down last month. They're ready to move on.
Yeah, last month, I'm ready to move on, finally.
There's a lot of perks, like the Rachel Ray Nutrition brand or whatever. Or the wet food. Is,
It's Nutrish. That is her brand, right? Nutrish.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Then you just heard from Fleetwood Crack. Okay, so, Lern, I need you to endorse one of these freaks.
Yeah, I'm going Fleetwood crack this week. The Toe J. Simpson really grossed me out, but there's just something kind of whimsical and amazing about this Fleetwood crack character.
All right, for me, I'm going with Rafe Williams. I have so many questions. I think this is such an onion with many, many layers.
Right.
The whole, I had to put down my last puppy last month. I'm finally ready to move on. Ripped the carpeting out, and now it's hardwood floors. So a little piddle is okay. Gonna get you that Rachel Ray Nutrish dog food. We don't know if it's man or woman. I'm going rough.
Okay.
Rafe Williams. Scott.
This one's very tough this week, and gosh, yeah, I think you won me over on the Rafe Williams thing. I mean, I can't figure it out. I can't figure this one out, and it's such a unique deal. And plus, I love the fact that he bit me and made a big mess on the carpet, and I had to put him down. I just love that line too much. I think
King's going with Ruff.
Yeah, Ruff.
Moon?
Yeah, I think I'll go Rafe Williams as well. I just think it's a deeper.
There's a lot.
I just think it's a deeper deeper well, if you will. And there's a lot more questions there. The drugs and wildness. That's what it is.
I think
we see that every day.
Yeah, I think
That
the
we're
crack
looking for the
guy,
Craigslist stuff.
obviously smoking crack as he wrote that.
The
It's a
toes.
sting operation, honestly.
The toes are pretty gnarly. The
Toes are
pretty
gnarly.
Yeah,
There's a lot of detail, a lot of that person knows what they want. This is an
they're gonna get it.
experience. Yeah, this is an experienced person.
They're going to get it. All right, well, vote via Twitter at RIZZ Show. We'll have the winner when we sign on tomorrow morning. All right, we will take a quick break. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities. It is 7:45. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. It's time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. We got a lane block due to a stall vehicle 44 eastbound just before Grand. There's also some troubles and delays 270 eastbound between 44 and Manchester. Average speed's about 30 miles an hour. Your point forecast today is cold and dry. High of 40. Right now it's 34 at the Point Studio.
All right, Lern, what do you got for us?
The Renegades of Meh. Coming to HBO this spring, Political Pervert Island. The Epstein list is out. Update on the mini bike gang who beat up Ian. And no list today, but we got to talk about something at length. Just wait.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays and the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there. Oh, you could beat Tetris?
No.
I thought Tetris was just a game. You just played and
I
played
thought
and played
Tetris
and played.
beat you.
I love Tetris.
Apparently, you could beat Tetris.
How many levels is that?
If you had an original Nintendo in the 90s, like I did, you probably spent countless hours on Tetris. And I did. I think of all the video games that I've played, I think I've logged the most hours playing Tetris.
Me too.
And I still play it. Like, I have it on my phone.
Yep.
I love Tetris.
Yeah.
It's like mind-numbing in such a beautiful way. Like, it makes me feel like in control, like, because it's just placing things in a line and getting rid of the little levels.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something
There's
about
something
it that's
relaxing
really
about
soothing.
it.
Yeah.
My wife plays that. Yeah.
But on the Nintendo Tetris, you know, every level you went up, it got faster and faster and faster and faster.
Until it beat you.
Until it beat you. Well, a 13-year-old kid in Oklahoma, his name is Willis Gibson, just became the first person to ever beat Tetris.
Oh, my gosh.
He goes by the name Blue Scooty. Blue Scooty online.
Cute.
If it's been a while, you know, each level of Tetris gets faster and faster. And usually it just keeps going until you lose. But there's a glitch where it could eventually get so fast the console can't keep up and crashes. So you get that? So this is the original Nintendo version. It gets so fast that your console will glitch and the console can't keep up and the whole game crashes. Until now.
So that's the okay. I was gonna say that's the credit roll. Is it
That's the
glitch
credit
and
roll.
crash?
The glitch and the
cool.
crash. Until now, only AI has been able to get to that point. No human being has been able to get to the point where the game glitches and crashes.
How many Monster or Red Bulls this kid drank?
Until Blue Scooty. He made it to level 157 before it finally froze up.
Dang. And that's it, 157.
Level 157, and that's it. You can watch the whole video on YouTube. When it crashes, the kid freaks out and starts hyperventilating, which I get. Again, you're the first person to ever do this.
Oh my God! Oh, yes! I can't feel my fingers.
That's the greatest
Good job,
thing to
And,
say.
and I watched him, like I fast forward. It took him like 35 minutes to do it.
Really?
Holy smokes!
Good for him.
It took him 35 minutes to continuously playing, and I was watching. Not the whole thing. I fast forwarded.
So you think a company like Nintendo will honor this kid some way?
I hope
Maybe
so.
send him some money or something fun? Like hook him up with a ton of things. Yeah.
And it's going fast, and this kid is good.
Dang.
This kid is good. This
kid's my
He's
hero.
seeing blocks before they're even dropping.
What? That's the key. You got to know what's
That's
coming.
wild.
You got to know what's coming. Now, it does show you a little, like, next
Wait, doesn't
brick.
it tell you? Yeah, I was to say, doesn't
Yeah,
it tell you
but-
the next one?
Yeah, but you know what, though? When they're going that fast,
Yeah, it's absurd.
when they're going that fast, you got to have one
Is he
eye
like-
what's falling, the other eye what's...
Does he know the algorithm? Does he know somehow? Like
memorize things?
Yeah, like a
Oh,
blackjack
maybe every.
card counter.
You know what? I wonder
Right.
if
There's
maybe
only so
every
many
5 or
pattern-
6
there's
levels
pattern
there's
to
a
it.
pattern.
I don't know, but the entire run took 38 minutes.
I bet
He
there's a
set
pattern.
several new world records, including highest score at just over 6,850,000 points.
That's awesome.
Blue Scooty.
Tetris on Nintendo came out 34 years ago, 1989. More than 2 decades before Willis was born.
Really? On my app, it says 1985.
Just the Nintendo, like probably the game
Okay.
was developed and came out,
Yeah.
but not the Nintendo version.
Because I always like to say, like, I'm as old as Tetris. Because I was born in 85, so.
Yeah, you're as old as the game was when it was developed, but
I
it
see.
didn't get to Nintendo until 1989.
Thank
This
goodness.
kid did it. Congratulations.
Wow.
That's awesome, man. That's a hero.
Congratulations. Hopefully, you can impress a lady or two.
yeah.
Of
With that little
course.
fun
Blue
fact.
Scooty. I'm impressed.
Like, hey, what's your deal? Well, I'm the first person to ever beat Tetris.
Here comes the 7th grade.
And then want to go back to my place?
And
Yeah,
the video,
Blue Scooty will never pay for chocolate milk again at school.
That's
You
right.
better
and
not.
the video has been tested and verified as official. This isn't some Billy Mitchell stuff.
No.
That dude that cheated
Billy
in
Mitchell.
Donkey Kong. Oh, the biggest, the greatest movie villain of all time. If
It's
you,
a reason to sign up for Netflix. I'll tell you that.
Really?
That's on there?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't know.
High Score?
I saw it on VHS on the bus. It's called.
Is it called High Score?
No, it's called King of Kong.
King of Kong.
King of
High Score is
Kong.
another one. Sorry.
King of Kong is this movie about this dude that was determined, just like a husband in Ohio or something, and he had this arcade Donkey Kong in his garage, and he wanted to like beat it and get the high score. And this dude in Florida owns a hot sauce company called Billy Mitchell. This dude claimed that he
Lame.
had the record. And you had to show up, and there's like a referee guy and a Hall of Fame and all this kind of stuff. And this dude did the score, and then Billy Mitchell comes in with a VHS that he sends in that's edited and altered.
It's on Prime.
Oh, dude.
It's on Prime Video.
You
It's
have
called-
King of
got.
Kong?
You
It's
have,
called The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters.
It is one. It is one of the greatest movies. We saw it on the bus, so take that for what it's worth. But then I've seen it a few times, and I'm telling you, you go away so upset with Billy Mitchell that he's the greatest villain, the most intensely hated villain of any movie of any time, bar none.
That's awesome.
Challenge me.
We hate Billy Mitchell.
The Wikipedia says it follows Steve Wiebe in his attempts to take the high score record for the 1981 arcade game Donkey Kong from Billy Mitchell. The film premiered at the 2007 Slam Dance Film Festival. It was released in theaters August 2007. Positive reviews. Yeah, it's a good one.
All right.
That's
Sign me
awesome.
up.
Billy
That's
Mitchell
awesome.
described in the film as the world's best gamer.
Dude,
Not anymore.
You ain't gonna like this guy.
He kind of
He's
looks
a villain.
like a villain, too.
No, but I don't think you could take this away from Blue Scooty.
No, Blue
No,
Scooty for
no, no.
life.
I think this is legit.
All right.
I
Well, wait till Billy Mitchell gets a hold of it. He'll send in a VHS
Right.
of him beating Tetris.
Hey, we got this media advisory yesterday. I know we were talking yesterday, like, hey, what concerts are upcoming?
Yeah.
And so far at Busch Stadium, there was Def Leppard. Def Leppard's.
And then a country act, wasn't it? Or no,
Who's playing with Def Leppard? Journey?
Journey.
Yes, Journey.
Yes.
Yeah, Def
That
Leppard
sounds
Journey.
familiar.
That's the only concert for now scheduled at Busch Stadium.
Yeah.
Until later on this morning. Press release from the St. Louis Cardinals. Press conference for Busch Stadium concert announcement. St. Louis Cardinals, in partnership with Live Nation, will host a press conference at Busch Stadium for a special concert announcement this morning at 11 a.m.
I saw that AC/DC is announcing a stadium tour today.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I don't know if it is AC/DC.
That's not what I was told. I started throwing out, like, could it be this person? Could it be this person?
Right.
Could it be this person? They'll kill me if I give it up.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not going to. I didn't,
You said too
unless
much.
this dude was lying.
Dude,
Dude, if it's AC/DC and he was lying, he could be lying. This guy,
because you love AC/DC, so somebody would lie to you about it. If they knew it was AC/DC.
and the guy I talked to is a fibber.
You guys don't talk to these people.
he was the former champ of Tetris.
He is a fibber.
That's right. Oh,
And
it
could be a red herring.
You been talking to Billy?
Yeah.
Did you see hair wink?
B. Mitchell at HubbardRadio.com.
Yeah, it's Billy Mitchell. Let me see who will be at the press conference, and everybody was like, "Here are the clues as to who it's going to be." Because who's going to be at this press conference this morning?
Yes.
Bill DeWitt III was the team president. Vicki Bryant, vice president of event services and merchandising for the Cardinals. Our buddy Dave Girardi, who's a market president for Live Nation, and Joe Buck.
Oh, Joe Buck's going to be
Joe
there?
Buck's going to be there.
I think I'm going to go. Just to find out, but also I need to talk to Joe
You're
Buck.
going?
Yeah. I RSVP'd last night.
I thought about it.
Are you going for the free lunch?
Yeah. I'm going to
Lunch will be provided.
lunch.
Who's going?
I'm going.
Just you?
Yeah.
Wait, where is it?
It says Bush.
It's at Bush, and it's right at. It starts
It's
at
11 a.m.
Yeah, I got to get out of here
You
right
could be
after the
there.
show.
They said that we could show up at 10:30.
You going to go too?
No, I don't think.
The boss is
I
like,
won't
hey,
have
if
time
anybody wants to
today.
go.
No.
I want to. I want to go, but it's not going to work out.
I'll go.
If it was here, I'd go.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, where is it? Bush Stadium? I'm not going.
Yeah. No, I want to, but
I got parking. I'll be there.
They should come to us one of these days. Just come
I got
on
to
down
ask
here.
Joe Buck
Let's
when
do
his
an
podcast is
announcement.
coming back. I got 2 reasons to go down.
You ain't
there
getting
today.
near Joe Buck.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
will.
you love
You
his,
ain't getting near
his
Joe Buck.
I
partner.
will. I'll be like, I know Oliver Hudson. He'll be like, come on.
You
over
ain't
here.
getting near Joe Buck. Oh, lunch will be provided for the. What kind of lunch?
Yeah.
I know, and
Man,
it's good.
can you? I don't even care who's playing. Just tell me what kind of lunch there is.
Yeah,
What am I
I'll
missing
back
out
up.
on?
do a little video.
Yeah, bring us back some.
Brownies?
Yes,
They got
please.
stadium
Nah,
brownies?
Sure.
they're not gonna have brownies.
Well, they did last time.
They,
they
they have that whole spread there, man.
Well, they did for the
For
Cardinals
these-
The
thing.
triangular
Yeah.
brownies.
No,
of
I know,
course.
but those are for that's like radio day there.
Yeah, that's the Cardinal.
What do you think this is?
This is not radio day. This is a press
This
conference.
is a big deal
Oh,
today.
so you don't
ACDC's coming to town.
Man, if it's ACDC, I'm gonna be pumped. Are they doing a stadium tour?
I saw a rumor yesterday that today they were announcing nationwide.
For
some
real, though?
stadiums. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you saw a rumor.
A
Oh,
rumor,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, they announced yesterday that they're announcing a surprise tour today? Oh, that'd be super.
Speculation.
That'd be
Well,
super
and
cool.
I'm just seeing
I
online
would
like it's
consider.
going to be Pearl Jam because Joe Buck's there and he's friends with Eddie Vedder.
Oh.
That's not who I heard.
He's friends with all sorts of people. Why is Joe Buck in
Yeah.
there?
And that's the
That's
the
what's throwing
speculation.
the rumor mill
That's
around.
what's churning the rumor mill.
Maybe Kate Hudson, who just released a video over the weekend of her singing. She's got an album coming out.
Well, we know
Maybe
one band
she's
it's
gonna
not
come
going to
to
be.
town. What?
Who's that? Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
she'll get to
assuming
it.
you'll talk about it in Crav-On.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that'll be
What?
them.
It's the
The
first
band
one.
is officially
Well-
a particular band. I don't know if you saw the story.
Officially not a band again.
I'm going to tell you all about it.
Yeah, you'll hear all about it shortly. In fact, maybe right now. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest. BrightHouseCo.com, 636-600-0188. Well, King Scott, Rage Against the Machine are done for good as a live band.
Oh.
And probably as a band, period, after Brad Wilk posted on Instagram yesterday that Rage Against the Machine, Tim, Zach, Tom, and I will not be touring or playing again. The official announcement or statement is here. He says, I know a lot of people are waiting for us to announce new tour dates for all of the canceled shows. I don't want to string people or myself along any further. So while there has been some communication that this may be happening in the future, I want to let you know that Rage Against the Machine will not be touring or playing again live. I'm sorry for those of you who have been waiting for this to happen. I really wish it
It
was.
sounds like it's just the one dude.
Colossal bummer.
It sounds like it's just Zach that doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah, but wasn't he
Is he
just...
done raging?
He was just in L.A. at the Hollywood Palladium with Run the Jewels.
Yeah, I think he's
He's
that's
done with
the
this?
dude. Because remember, Tom Morello, he actually went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
Was the only one of the band to actually accept.
Yes.
Brad Wilk sounds kind of disappointed that
But they're not playing.
they're not.
Right.
Tim Comerford had cancer. He had prostate
Oh,
cancer.
that's right.
Zach, his final show in the tour, maybe he's sitting down because he
of
tore his Achilles.
Right.
And I think he was quoted as saying, F you, I won't do what you tell me at some point. And I took that as a sign that, what do you mean? Does that mean you're not going to tour again? You're not going to come
Yes.
back and honor the ticket that I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten a
Have we gotten a refund?
refund?
Tore my Achilles in the
I'll be
name
honest with you, I
of-
don't know if I got my refund or not. For the
It's been
canceled
so
St. Louis show.
long.
It's been so long.
Yeah. No clue.
Give me my money that I don't remember when I paid you, but I know
They
that I
could have
did, and I
gotten
don't
it.
remember
You
how much
could
it
have
was.
gotten it back.
No way. I think I'd have noticed the
I'll ask Dave Girardi. I'm like, will the refunds go out? Like, have we gotten those? What's up with that?
At least Pearl Jam held on to our money and still played.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for with Aerosmith.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not surprised.
No, me too. I'm disappointed. I've never seen them live, and
Me neither,
that was
dude.
one
It's
I
one of
wanted
my
to see.
favorite bands.
I can say I got to see him a couple times live.
You're good.
I'm blessed.
I seen
I saw them at their peak.
Prophets of Rage. I saw that.
That really doesn't count.
It doesn't, but it was good.
It was
I liked
cool.
it.
It was fun. Yeah, yeah.
I had a good time.
You know what was good was Street Sweeper Social Club.
Never seen that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we played with them in
They played Point Fest.
Yeah. We
was
did
on
Point
your-
Fest. We did a couple festivals with them.
Your number one Spotify, wasn't it? Like on your top 10?
One of them, yeah.
Wow.
Promenade. And I just remember one of my greatest radio interview memories will be interviewing Tom Morello and Bootsy Collins. Oh, no, Boots Riley. Bootsy Collins is from Parliament Funkadelic. Boots Riley on the back of a golf cart.
That's neat.
Super neat. Great
That is
story,
awesome.
Riz.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you.
Great story, Riz.
Yeah, not a great interview, but it was a great story.
Great story.
Hey, speaking of great stories, this is going to be a terrible thing we're all going to have to endure. New York court documents related to notorious sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the people he associated with have been unsealed. Happened last night. More than 150 are expected to be named in the civil court filings through their inclusion of filings. This does not make anybody guilty who's on this list. So this list came out. So people like former President Clinton mentioned in the documents more than 50 times. Again,
And somebody saying like he likes him young. Or
Well,
Epstein said he likes him young.
there's no information to indicate any illegal actions taken by President Clinton. Former President Trump and Prince Andrew also mentioned numerous times in the documents, as well as one of the modeling agents who was found dead, John-Luc Brunel, in 2022.
Yeah, I saw. They released these things last night, and is there any new information?
No, these are all names.
All the
of them.
names that were already being batted around.
But I do really, and there's one that I just find fascinating. It's the Stephen Hawking breakdown.
that was mentioned, Stephen, because there was a rumor that Stephen Hawking was involved in some kind of
Yeah.
orgy
Yes.
on
no.
Epstein Island, and it was mentioned in the document that he was not involved.
Okay.
Oh, so it said he wasn't.
He said Epstein said in I guess in whatever court filings that he was not involved. Stephen Hawking was not involved in an orgy.
But he did go to the island. Like
Yeah,
he
there's
was on the
pictures
flight
of him there at the
records?
island.
David
not
Copperfield.
but not participating in the orgy.
Okay, good.
And who would have thought we'd have been saying Stephen Hawking orgy in the same sentence in 2024?
Not me.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Thank you.
Those were the deleted scenes from Theory of Everything.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, that's the deleted scenes for sure.
Yeah, but there were a lot of rumors, and
The
maybe true, and maybe
director's
not true. Like Stephen Hawking was like a dog. Like he'd go to strip clubs.
Yeah, he
Like he.
I mean, do you blame him? I mean, like one of the smartest guys on,
like smartest guy on earth.
and bound to the wheelchair. Like let the guy go be as pervy as he wants, I guess, at the strip
Smartest
club.
guy on earth. Do what you want to do, man.
Do it. Yeah. I won't do what you tell me. He's also saying that. All right. Yesterday we talked about Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
The host of the show on ESPN. He had Aaron Rodgers on, and Aaron Rodgers was throwing shade at Jimmy Kimmel, saying he was going to be on this list that came out. And Jimmy Kimmel was like threatening, "Hey, I'll see you in court if you keep this up. I never went to that island." Well, now Pat McAfee had to go on. I was actually at the diner yesterday, and there was like a disclaimer that came up because ESPN's trying to backwalk out of the legal part of this. And we have a couple of sound bites here of Pat talking.
McAfee, I don't know if you've ever seen the show before. He always wears a tank top. He actually had sleeves on yesterday.
Yeah, he did have
honestly.
sleeves on. I've
So
never
you know
seen that
it
guy
was
in my
serious.
life. I had no clue.
He actually had. I find the guy entertaining.
Tim was with me, and he goes, "How does this guy have a show?" He's like,
I
"In
don't know.
what world does this
If
make
I'm
sense?"
home at 11 o'clock,
You're watching it?
I have it on in the background. I know I like sports talk.
I haven't heard his new show, but I remember he used to, when he was playing in Indianapolis, he was always on Bob and Tom in the morning. He'd come in all the time, and he was really funny.
Is he a comedian or an
No,
athlete?
he's a former punter.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a former athlete,
punter.
but
interesting.
got into the comedy world.
I don't know. I like the guy. I like that kind of brash sports talk.
Sure.
It's what I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Like I grew up listening to two guys in New York named Mike and the Mad Dog. They were a big radio show, #1 in the afternoon of all the radio shows in New York City, and it was sports talk. And these guys were yelling at each other, and it was passion. I don't know. I kind of like that, and I see
that's how
that a
the
little
show
bit
is?
in Pat McAfee.
Well, he's backwalking a lot. There was nothing brash about what happened yesterday on this show. In fact, it was kind of pathetic because, I mean, listen to this clip. Here's clip #1 of him talking about Aaron Rodgers claiming that Jimmy's name would be uncovered yesterday.
There could be some things that were certainly probably, we're going to have to hear from Aaron on that, meant to be a joke that can then become something that is obviously a very serious allegation that then leads to a massive overnight story, one in which put baby down, sleep, haven't seen her in a while, and then I pick up my phone. Oh, boy. But I can see exactly why Jimmy Kimmel felt the way he felt, especially with his position. But I think Aaron was just trying to talk. Did it go too far? And a lot of people... Jimmy Kimmel certainly said that was the case. We and I immediately upon it happening, trying to be like, ooh, you know. But that is Aaron and Jimmy. They've been...
jousting a bit.
I don't know, you know?
Well, so that's that. So this next clip though, Pat is throwing Aaron Rodgers completely under the bus. Like if I were Aaron Rodgers listening to a host that just interviewed me about this, and I didn't listen to that full interview, so I don't know if Pat McAfee was like
the format of the
him.
show. The format of the show is it's very loose.
Okay.
And Aaron Rodgers is on a lot.
Is he?
They're buddies.
He probably will not be on again.
And so it's very loose. There's no real format to it. It's just dudes talking about sports.
Well, get ready for this, because just imagine you're Aaron Rodgers and you're hearing this.
Okay.
So, we obviously don't like the fact that we're associated with anything negative ever. We like our show to be an uplifting one, a happy one, a fun one. Some things, obviously, people get very pissed off about, especially when they're that serious allegations. So we apologize for being a part of it. Can't wait to hear what Aaron has to say about it. Hopefully those two will just be able to settle this, not court-wise, but be able to chit-chat, move along. Because remember, you're allowed to disagree with people's opinions. You're allowed to say, I don't, you sound dumb. And the more and more you talk, you sound dumber and dumber. And then you're allowed to just move on.
I feel like he's like, hey, Aaron, ball's in your court. You take care of this, and trying to backwalk ESPN out of it completely, which I understand because his boss probably told him to do exactly what he did.
Do some damage control.
Exactly. Yeah. Elon Musk's X, formerly Twitter, is now worth 71% less than what he paid for it in 2022. Fidelity cut X's value by 10% in November after Elon shared his views on the Jewish community and after he told advertisers who fled the platform to go F themselves. The investment firm gave Musk more than $300 million to assist him in acquiring X. And I was looking at the stocks for Meta and Snap, which are the competitors of X. They actually rose in November. Meta and Snap have become much more favorable options for advertisers as their social media platforms don't run the same brand safety risks that X has.
What's going on with Threads?
Oh, dude,
it's doing pretty good, right?
I have not posted in 13 weeks on Threads. I
don't hear anything about it.
Yeah, I need to.
I don't hear anything.
I've read a couple of analytic things that they were saying it was trending really well. And
I don't hear
suffering.
anything about.
I don't get on there ever.
Yeah, it's weird because X is in the news every single day, and
I don't hear anything about Threads. Remember, it's the positive version of X, and I'm moving all my stuff from X to I don't hear crap
X
about
is in the news a lot for not reasons that they want to be in the news, though.
Well, and now you can't delete
lost revenue.
Threads because if you delete Threads, your Instagram account goes down as well. Isn't that the rumor?
Wow.
Which I hope isn't true. According to Deadline, Jack Black is set to star alongside Jason Momoa in the upcoming Minecraft film. If you follow Jack Black, you saw that he was reading a Minecraft for Dummies handbook, and Deadline's shared.
Who's going to be Steve? Is the guy from Minecraft? Is that the main guy, Steve? Who's going to be Steve? Is that Momoa?
Is it Momoa?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's not what I would picture.
Nobody knows exactly who Jack Black is going to be playing, but it will be out in April of 2025.
Wait, so Momoa's going to be the star of this movie?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the star be Steve?
I guess so. Is
The
Steve
Minecraft
hot
guy?
as hell?
No, Steve's got a blockhead.
Maybe.
All right.
Who knows how they're going to do that movie, though?
Is it a cartoon?
It's got to be, right?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
It might be animation, but it'd be fun for live action. That's got to be live action.
What if it's Momoa and he just looks like Gumby or something, like with a big old square black head, and it's like stop motion or
And you say Jack Black is in it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be like, I mean,
He's more Steve.
He's Steve. Speaking of that, by the way, have you guys seen anything with Emil Hirsch in it recently?
No.
I watched some crappy movie yesterday with Emil Hirsch, and every face he made, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Jack Black. He basically looks put a beard on Emil Hirsch,
from,
and he is Jack Black.
That Into the Wild movie?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we watched one too, and it was one of those that you're just like, huh. It was all right.
He's a stunt double.
Yeah. It's a bummer. I like that guy.
A couple days ago, we were talking about Ian Ziering, that video of him getting in a brawl with the mini bike gang that happened over the weekend. Well, there's a new video out where it actually shows that Ian was the first one to get physical in this brawl. And so in this new angle of the video, you see the bikers drive around Ian's car while he's stopped in traffic to get in front. Then Ian gets out, lunges at one of the mini bike gang members, TMZ spoke to a couple of the riders. They say the attack was completely unprovoked. And according to them, they were splitting lanes, which is legal in California. And Ian got angry because he thought that they were getting too close to his car. They also suggested that he may have been having a bad day.
Oh, that's what the biker said.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Right. I still think that it's a totally fake video and it's super orchestrated.
I'm still very impressed with the way he handled himself for a 59-year-old
And
guy.
I am not.
He's 59 years old, right? Is that
Yeah,
what it was?
I think we said that.
59?
Right.
And handled, sure, it was mini bikers. But still, handled like 2 or 3 of them.
You may as well be 60, man. I mean, think about that. Like a whole bunch of people that you don't know their prowess, and they're wearing helmets, and they're after you at 60 years old. That's a frightening.
Emil Hirsch does look like Jack Black now.
I'm telling you, man. They're
like it.
They're related or
into
something.
that.
Jack Black is in his bushy beard phase.
And I'm here for
He
it.
is looking scruffy.
He brings me so much joy. I follow him on Instagram and TikTok, and that dude is just...
He's hilarious.
Man, I forget what it
Pure.
was. I don't know if it was a documentary, but they were doing something about the release of Pick of Destiny.
Yeah.
The Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, which is one of the greatest movies. It's
yeah.
one of my favorite movies. And man, I will never forget because he's such a cheery, sunshine brings like happiness to people. And I'll never forget he's at a Cutlass Supreme because that's one of the jokes in one of the songs. And they were going to the premiere and it was like kind of a dud and he was so sad.
Oh, yeah,
And
so bummed out.
It broke my heart, man.
It's
like
a
I
cult
still
classic,
remember.
though.
But like he didn't know it was going to be a cult classic.
Right.
He just knew it was a
Yeah,
flop.
no, I saw that documentary. He was like super bummed.
Yeah, dude, it still breaks my
Would
heart
it go-
watching Jack Black get
I
sad.
think it went up against like a big movie and had no chance.
The movie rips.
But it even got bad reviews.
Yeah. He's great. Hey, on the blog today, just a couple of fast things. The First Omen is a prequel to 1976's classic The Omen. There's a trailer up on the blog. Love is Blind Season 5 contestant Renee Posh is suing the show, claiming it was a traumatic experience. She alleges that the production staff took her phone, passport, driver's license on the first night and kept her locked in her hotel room, making her feel like a prisoner. So if you like that show, want to read into more of that, it's on the blog. And finally, this is a big story. Rascal Flatts' Don Rooney is breaking his silence after his arrest, his time in rehab, divorce, and the rumors that he was transitioning into a woman.
This is a hilarious story. I don't really know much about Rascal Flatts.
Same.
They're friends of the show.
Oh, yeah, they do an intro for us.
Me and my gang.
So on Wednesday, JD updated fans on Twitter in an open letter apologizing to fans for being missing in action over the past few years. And then he adds, first off, I'm alive. There have been so many rumors and opinions thrown around about me, but I'm finally healthy and ready for the world. And no, I'm not transitioning into being a woman. That thought has never entered my mind. Nothing against the trans community whatsoever, but I needed to set the record straight. Rooney recalls being so far gone with his life when he crashed his car into a tree, drinking, that he had been having this issue for years. Got older, it got worse. Pressures of life and career contributed to his anxiety. And then he also refers to some childhood trauma that he had. He said, I was not a good father, I was not a good husband, and I was not a good bandmate to my business partners. I probably wouldn't have ever taken responsibility for any of this had it not been for my car wreck in 2021. And he said to fans, fortunately, and I truly believe this, God led me into that tree safely enough not to kill me, but luckily nobody else was involved and I didn't injure or kill anyone. He shared that after the accident, he entered a 4-month treatment for alcoholism in Utah, though he didn't want to stay at first and was ashamed of himself. And I mean, I just crazy. Like,
Did you see that one quote too, where he said that I'm not been a good man, but I've been a great woman? I thought that was an interesting quote.
he did not
No,
say
he did not
that,
say that.
Scott. But I mean, the fact
The
that
fact that
he
he's
had
going
to
to come out and go, hey, man,
and I asked you,
I'm not transitioning.
right?
That's the
Like,
best.
let me just get all this out front.
Let me go spray paint the water tower to prove.
Like, so many different things, like
right.
divorce, rehab, all of it.
Yo, what a cool name though. That's one of them. Joe Don Rooney. That's one of those. You can't just be like, "Hey, this is my buddy Joe."
Right.
Like, hey,
Joe Don.
hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Matt. Hi, I'm Joe Don Rooney.
Joe Don Rooney.
But it is
JD.
nice
Joe
to hear
Don
that
Rooney.
he's doing better. Like, sounds like he's healed.
It does. Rascal Flatts, they separated in 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic ended their final tour. And it's not clear what JD's going to do professionally in 2024, if anything.
Wow.
All right, so the Pick of Destiny from Tenacious D came out on November 22nd, 2006. It was Thanksgiving. It was a Thanksgiving weekend. Okay, in theaters that came out that same day was a movie called Deja Vu, which beat it.
Deja Vu with that is with Denzel Washington. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like down on the docks because I think I saw that in the theaters too. I was on tour during all this, so I remember seeing like every damn movie that came out.
Christmas movie Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls. Also, that's a big.
Yeah, that was.
Was that Sinbad? No. I'm thinking of something else.
Deck the Halls, wasn't that Arnold?
Might have been.
I know, but that came out and the same weekend. In theaters the weekend before, it was Happy Feet.
Dang. Oh, man.
Casino Royale.
Jeez.
Borat was out.
Oh, that one.
That was still in theaters.
That was huge. Yeah.
That had come out a couple weeks prior. The Santa Claus 3 had come out a couple weeks prior. Stranger Than Fiction had come out a couple weeks prior.
Danny DeVito.
This is
and
kind of like
Matthew
UHF,
Broderick.
where UHF was against. What was it like?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, just absurd stuff. It was not even.
Yeah, it had no chance.
No hope on that.
Dang.
Bummer.
Great movie, though. If you haven't seen it, you should.
It's pretty silly.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Daphne Keene, that's Lyra from His Dark Materials. And also Wolverine's kid in Logan. She's 19. Jaden Martell is 21. That's Bill from the It movies. Carrie Condon, Stacy from Better Call Saul, is 41. Jill Marie Jones, that's Amanda Fisher from Ash versus Evil Dead, is 49. Benjamin Darville from the Crash Test Dummies is 57.
That could be who they're announcing.
Dina Carter is 58. Dave Foley from News Radio, Dr. Kid and Kids in the Hall is 61. Graham McTavish from House of the Dragon and a few other things is 63. Michael Stipe from REM is 64. Matt Frewer, he is Max Headroom.
Oh, wow.
Matt Frewer is 66. Country singer Patty Loveless is 67. Bernard Sumner, the founder and guitar player for New Order and Joy Division, is 68. And Tina Knowles, Beyonce and Solange's mom, is 70 years old.
Arnold and Sinbad were Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the way, that's right.
Was Vince Vaughn Deck the Halls?
No, it was Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito and somebody else. At least that's what this photo makes it look like. Could be wrong.
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Holly Stevens. And today's birthday girl's been in 349 fine films, including Appetite for Love. She was in Ass Parade 6 and 29, Asses of Face Destruction 1, Attack of the Great White Ass, Big Ass Cheerleaders 1, Billion Dollar Booties 1, Scott's favorite, Face Paste.
Oh, man.
Ew.
What? I thought it was an arts and crafts movie.
Such a classic. That also came out the same weekend.
Yeah, as Pick of Destiny.
Pick of Destiny.
She was in Inch Freaks 2, Round Juicy Butts 3, not The Sopranos, but The Sopranos 8, and who can forget a role in 2007's Lern's favorite,
Yes.
Trollin' for Trouser Trout.
Hey, speaking for trolling for Trouser Trout, Matt on Twitter says I have no idea about how the Pat McAfee, whatever his name is, McAfee show works. No, I don't. He says Rogers will be back on next Tuesday like he is every Tuesday. So he's a guest every Tuesday.
Yeah.
My apologies. I don't know how it all works. I don't watch it.
I told you I watch it, so that's good enough.
All right.
By the way, Holly Stevens would have been. Would have been 42 today. She passed away from breast cancer back in 2012.
That sucks. That's a bummer.
That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right. Today is two big holidays. Today, it's National Spaghetti Day. National Spaghetti Day. And it's also National Trivia Day. Two of my favorite things, spaghetti and trivia. I love useless trivia, too.
Mm-hmm.
Useless trivia. So, do you have any pieces of useless trivia just floating around in your brain?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all it is.
Useless trivia. I got in the recesses of my mind just stupid things just clanking around in there. So I thought I'd give you some. These are kind of shower thoughts, but useless trivia. I don't know.
You gonna do question and answer to see if we know it?
No. This is just straight useless trivia, like stuff. Hey, impress your friends with your knowledge of nothing. I don't know. Honey never spoils.
Yes.
Okay.
Archaeologists have found
crystallizes.
pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible.
Wow.
Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. In botanical terms, a berry is defined as a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary. Bananas fit this criteria. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Write that down.
I've got my banana berry right here.
Wow.
The shortest war in history lasted only 38 to 45 minutes. It was fought between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27th, 1896.
Who won?
A jiffy is an actual unit of time. Like, I'll be there in a jiffy. It is defined as the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, approximately 33.3564 picoseconds.
Wow. That's what's a word like Google.
Yeah.
The word nerd was first coined by Dr. Seuss in If I Ran a Zoo in 1950.
Very cool.
Whoa.
Wombat poop is cube-shaped.
No.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So you can stack it nicely.
This
How does
peculiar
that work?
shape prevents the duty from rolling away and helps mark the wombat's territory.
Very cool.
Like, how does it compound into a
It's got a
cube?
square beehole. I don't know.
Yo,
no
is,
idea.
got a cube tube.
Is there a cooler looking animal that's more misnamed than that? That's like the cutest animal ever. And wombat sounds like a violent flying creature.
Yeah. You may know this one. The dot over the letter I is called a...
Tittle.
You got it.
tittle?
It's called a tittle. The inventor of the Frisbee was turned into a Frisbee. Walter Morrison, the inventor, was cremated and his ashes were turned into a Frisbee after he passed away.
So extreme.
And I threw it and it immediately went to a lake.
A group of flamingos is called a...
Oh no.
A group of flamingos is called a...
Flamboyant.
Yeah, they're a flamboyance.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
The longest English word without a vowel is...
No.
The longest English word without a vowel.
Without a vowel.
This is where the sometimes why comes in.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The answer is rhythms. Rhythms.
Very cool.
The longest English word without a vowel is rhythms.
This will impress my friends.
Honeybees can recognize human faces. A group of owls is called a...
A hoot.
Nope.
Oh.
A group of owls is called a parliament.
Barn
That's right.
party.
The word bed looks like a bed.
It does.
That is awesome. Yes.
Yeah, see, wombat they
That is
missed.
finally-
Bed they got.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good. Good job. whoever
The
did
plastic tips on shoelaces are called...
Those are called aglets.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, Moon. Impressed.
Baby.
Cows have best friends and can become stressed when they're separated from them.
See, don't eat them.
that. Or if they get beef.
That actually makes them more delicious to me. The surface area of Russia is larger than the surface area of Pluto. The only letter that does not appear on the periodic table is the letter...
No, we had this.
Yeah.
Nope. It was
Letter J.
J.
There's nothing more frustrating than hearing one that you've already known.
I know.
Yeah.
Knowing how disappointed you are that you did not collect it.
I don't know
How
any
about-
of
Like,
these.
why did I not, keep that?
Come on, National Trivia Day. The longest English word with no repeated letters is... The longest English word with no repeated letters is... uncopyrightable.
That doesn't even sound like a real word.
Uncopyrightable.
Yeah, that sounds like an idiot word. That sounds like something I would
Dr.
say on accident, not thinking of the right word.
Right.
The original name for Bank of America was...
Bank of Canada.
Boatsman.
You're close. The Bank of Italy. The world's largest snowflake was recorded in 1887 in Montana. It was 15 inches in diameter.
Damn.
And a baker's dozen is how many?
13.
13. Not 12, but why?
Because, if you knew the baker and the baker liked you, you order a dozen, they give you an extra.
No, the tradition dates back to medieval England, where bakers would add an extra roll or loaf to a dozen to avoid being penalized for selling short weights. So it was basically insurance.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did not know that. I thought
Now
it was
you
just like
know.
a bonus, like a, hey, your neighborhood bakery.
One for me.
Bakers are bad at math.
Hey, we're nice. Well, here's an extra loaf.
All that stuff.
Wow, that's really neat.
There you go.
It was.
You're welcome, St. Louis.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Let's give away some stuff. We'll play a quick game. And learn if you would kind of run this porn star or weatherman. So Lern is going to read you the name of a showbiz personality. I'm going to let you have Moon as a lifeline. I know you love being a lifeline.
Yes, I do.
If you get stuck, just ask your buddy Moon. He'll help you out. But his answer is binding. Your answer is binding.
Oh, no.
So Lern's going to read you the name of a showbiz personality. You tell us if this person is a porn star or a weatherman.
All right.
Simple as that. 2 out of 3 right, you win. Your choice. We have tickets to go see Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill, the musical, coming to the fabulous Fox Theater January 19th through the 21st. We've also got a couple pairs of tickets for Monster Jam. Dude, the kids will love Monster Jam if you've never taken them. 2 huge shows the weekend of Saturday, January 27th, and Sunday, January 28th at the Dome at America Center. So porn star or weatherman, 2 out of 3 right, you win. You can use Moon as a lifeline whenever you want. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play next.
Yeah.
Douche.
So I guess already an adventure for Rafe. He's heading to Bermuda?
Bahamas.
Bahamas, damn it.
Come on, pretty mama.
Heading to the Bahamas.
Yep.
He's out the rest of this week and next week. So him and Tina are going down there. They're going down for a birthday. A friend's birthday.
Yeah, I think Chelsea Lynn's birthday.
No, isn't it her birthday?
Or Libby.
One of their friends.
Yeah, one of their friends.
One of their friends. No, I said to Rafe, I go, you staying at like an all-inclusive? And he goes, no, we're staying at a house. Did you see this house?
I did. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
11 beds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like a personal chef and,
It's right on the beach.
Dang.
sweet.
They got their own pool. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. What time was their flight this morning?
5 o'clock.
So the flight was at 5.
They were okay. So I got all the deets. I'm their tour manager. They were supposed to, they're flying out at 5 a.m. from Lambert. They were going to be going to Charlotte, North Carolina, connecting flight to the Bahamas. Well, Rafe has TSA pre-check, so he avoids the line.
Yeah, he avoids the security line.
Tina is in security for 45 minutes.
Misses the flight.
Misses the flight.
Moon, you have a flight at 5 o'clock, international.
Yeah.
What time you get to the airport?
Well, because it's international, I'll probably be there at 3:40.
I'm there at 3:30.
Yeah, I would say
I'm there at
3:40, maybe 3:35.
No chances. I'm taking no chances.
Yeah, no way.
I'm taking no chances. So Rafe goes right through,
Gets on the plane.
gets on the plane, Tina misses the flight.
He's gone. Now Tina has to get, because I think they're flying American. Tina has to get new flight, new airline, because American's saying, you're not getting there. We have no way to get you there. So now she's on a different flight. Now she's in Atlanta.
What? And by the way, Rafe Williams, what a G move, leaving your lady.
He's like, I'm out.
What a G
I'll
move.
He's in
Wow.
Bahama mode. Yeah.
See you there.
See you later. I think that's the most G move I've ever seen.
Well, you got to go.
Is leaving your lady. Well, all right. Well, your fault.
Tina will sign up for TSA pre-check after this experience, hopefully, so they can both be
Wonder
ballers
what
and get through
if
it.
I did that to my wife.
There's been multiple times where my wife has TSA pre-check and I don't, or I do and she doesn't. But multiple times. And we do the split with the deal that whoever goes through gets the other person coffee or breakfast or,
Right.
whatever it is. So when you finally do get through with the common folk, with the peasants
With the
over
peasants,
here,
yes.
Sometimes you just got to go.
that there's a coffee waiting for you or a bagel
Yeah.
or something like that. You know what I mean? But neither of us have ever left the other person in
Man,
the country.
Isn't that wild?
I mean, I
But,
understand.
but that's on brand for both of them.
Yes.
Yes.
This is totally them.
I wonder what time they got to the airport.
I know. Well, I don't know.
That's the question I want
That's
to
the
know.
big question. What time did they get to the
Rafe's
airport?
used to getting up early, earlier, I guess. I mean, Tina, not so much. I mean, she gets off work sometimes late at night.
Yeah. She's
Well, I heard them yesterday talking on the phone, like, hey, when I get home, should we just stay up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying that. He was like, I'm just going to nap, after work, and then
Just stay up.
I'll just all-nighter it.
Stay up because we got to leave. We have a 5 o'clock flight.
Gosh.
You go to bed. Just my move is you go to bed
I go to
a little
bed.
bit early, just a little bit early, and you plan on sleeping on the plane
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to bed a little early.
or trying to sleep on the plane.
I know
can't-
there's excitement. There's a lot of excitement.
like the kid from the Disney commercial. I'm too excited to sleep.
Right, but still, though, you set the alarm, you get up, you're a little grumpy, but still, you in a couple hours, you're going to be on a beach.
What would you do if your wife left you at the airport? Like if this happened to you, if your wife was the Rafe in this situation.
I'll be honest with you, I would not care. If she left me, I would not care.
I would send her on.
I would, without a doubt, like, hey, go, I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be the same way reversed.
Right. That's yeah. I don't think it would be.
I don't know.
I think I'd be okay with it too.
Wow.
You'd be okay leaving, or you'd be okay being left?
Both ways. You got to go. If I screwed up and I couldn't get through the line, and I understand, and if I got to go, I got to go. I'm out.
Well, so I have I had global entry, and my wife didn't. And guess what? I'm staying with her. I'm not allowed to go through if she's not. If she's got to wait 2 hours, I'm not going to walk right through. But with the TSA pre-check, that's a little bit different.
Well, and international's different.
Dude, the global entry, I go for my interview next week. And then the whole family, we got it.
Nice.
I need to get
I'm
that
still
set up,
waiting.
man.
I let
The
mine
whole family.
expire.
Are you serious?
It expires after 10 years or whatever the heck, and I let it expire, and then I had to reapply, which is fine. I'll pay the fines and do all that kind of stuff. But now I'm just sitting, and it's been like
That's
months
avoiding most
and
of the
months
customs,
and
too.
months.
Most of the customs lines.
Worth it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Worth it.
Yeah, I need to get that.
100% worth it. I mean, remember, global entry is only for coming back into the country
Yeah.
after leaving the country. So if you're not leaving the country, this does not apply to you.
Andrew says, Rafe has said in the past that if Tina wasn't ready to go, he just leaves.
Man of his word.
That's a man of his word.
And she's not mad. She understands.
So you think they left at separate times to get to the airport?
No.
No.
it was because of.
It doesn't matter what the circumstances are. He's leaving.
No. I think my wife would be pissed at me, not just for leaving her, but having the thought of leaving her.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you're going to go on?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm already at the gate. They're closing the doors.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it because I'm the you're Scott Rizzuto, airport dad. I'm kind of like the travel guy. Like I've rented the car and I've handled this and
Yeah,
I've
you got
handled
all
that.
the
So if I leave her, listen, I'm gonna be waiting somewhere. It's either at a budget rent a car thing, just sitting in a car for 3 hours waiting for her, or I just wait and I travel with her. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna wait.
Well, even this, I don't know what airline they're on. American?
Rafe's on American. I don't know what Tina's on now.
But if you may not be able to change your ticket.
Yeah.
Like you're at the gate.
Yeah, he left, and she could have been stuck here.
It cost her $300 extra.
Oh, that sucks.
Failed.
Off to a great,
Sorry, guys.
Off to a great Bahamas vacation. Let's give away some stuff. Man.
By the way, follow both of them on Instagram if you want to watch this in real time, because that's where I'm getting all my information. It's from their Instagram
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, Andrew says
Pretty
if you're
amazing.
flying with somebody who has pre-check, you're allowed to go through with them.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Really?
and Lambert strikes again.
Yep.
Sometimes you are, and they'll tell you that like in general, but Lambert has screwed us multiple times
Yep.
and said, oh no, after waiting in that line, then they go, no, she doesn't have TSA pre-check, so she has to go over there. And you're like, but
Same with my mom.
you've let us go through before. It's
Right.
Lambert
almost-
is the worst.
It's almost if they're in a good mood.
Dude,
for
Lambert
real.
is the
Or if it's
worst.
busy.
The worst.
All right, let's play porn star or weatherman. So Lern is going to read you the name of a showbiz personality, and then you tell us if this person is a porn star or weatherman. That's it.
Yep.
23 right, you win. Your choice. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, the musical tickets, Fabulous Fox Theater, January 19th through the 21st. We've also got a couple pairs of tickets for Monster Jam, the 27th and 28th over the Dome at America Center. You could use Moon as a lifeline,
Ooh.
however many times you want.
Oh, really?
But whatever Moon says is binding.
All right.
No pressure.
So you
No
have to go
pressure.
with what Moon says.
You have to go with what Moon says.
All right.
Like once you say, all right, I'll take Moon, you have given up your right for an answer.
Okay.
And you're right to be upset with me if I get it wrong.
That's true. Well,
Yeah, I think that's assumed.
But
They can still be upset.
you're welcome, and I'm amazing
Listen,
if I get
this
it right.
man knows his weather people.
that's true.
Okay, buddy.
Just telling you.
He's a grandfather. He's got
Just
Weather
telling
Channel on.
you know.
No,
Yeah,
no.
man's a grandfather. Watches the Weather Channel all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I just in one day, in a flash of an instant, I absorbed all this information.
Listen, this is like me. This is like my brother-in-law telling all the pickleball players that I know what I'm doing.
right. You're right.
I'm a ringer.
I'm the ringer here.
Rich in Owensville. Good morning, Rich.
Morning. Happy birthday, Riz.
Thanks, buddy. Got to shout out our fine sponsor for today's game.
Flynn Landscaping, specializing in lawn, landscape, irrigation, and arbor. Now hiring. Call 314-243-6784.
Thank you very much. All right, Rich. Here we go. Porn star or weatherman, your first name.
All right, Rich. Dylan James. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
That's porn star.
Damn right.
All right. Rich.
You got it.
Tom Bryan. Porn star.
It's Byron.
Oh, excuse me. Tom Byron. Porn star or weatherman?
Weatherman.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh.
Tom Byron. It's a famous one.
Here we go.
Rich, remember, you got Moon in your back pocket.
Hey, knock it off, man. Let him do his thing.
Last one.
All right, Rich. Last one. Stone Schaefer. Porn star or weatherman?
That's got to be a weatherman.
Stone Schaefer, weatherman.
All right.
That's right. Good Day, Dakota in North Dakota.
All right, congratulations, Rich. Hang on one second. What do you want, by the way?
Let's go with the Monster Jam.
All right, Monster Jam. You are going, my friend. Hang on. All right, let's go to Shannon. Hello, Shannon.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Shannon. Thanks, buddy. Here we go.
All right, Shannon. Buddy Davis. Is this person a porn star or weatherman?
That's a porn star.
Oh, yes,
That's
it is.
correct.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right.
Woo!
Buddy Davis does sound like it could be like a friendly weatherman.
Yeah. Hey, Buddy
here's-
Davis.
Buddy Davis.
After
Morning,
break, we'll go to Buddy
Wisconsin.
Davis with the weather.
On the chopper. All right, Shannon. Wes Campbell. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Weatherman.
Wes Campbell is a porn star. All right, comes down to this.
All right, Shannon. Good luck. Colton Ford. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Let's go weatherman.
Colton Ford is a porn star.
Sorry, Shannon.
Moon's sitting in the bullpen. He's ready to go.
I had all those.
He looks ready.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
I think I got all my right answers out, though. That was all those.
Amber, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amber. Let's play porn star or weatherman.
All right, Amber. Here we go. Steve Sipple. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Simple. I'm going to go with weatherman.
Steve Sipple is a weatherman.
Yeah, good morning, Tippy.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Sippy. Steve Sipple.
Sipple.
Old Sippy.
Sipple.
I don't want a full drink. I just want a little
A little
sipple.
Sipple.
Ugh.
All right, Amber, here we go. Gross, right?
Yeah, super gross. All right, Amber. AJ Colby. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
I'm going to go with porn star.
No.
That's incorrect. He's
AJ
in
Colby.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland's own. Okay. Here we go.
Amber. Billy Glide. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Billy Clyde. Oh, man. Porn star.
Yeah.
You got it, girl.
Billy Clyde. All right, what do you want, Amber?
I'll take Jagged Little Pill.
Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette, the musical. Hang on one second. That's won multiple Tony Awards, by the way.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What, Billy Glide?
Billy Glide has won multiple AVNs. This has won multiple Tonys.
I'd be interested.
Billy Glide.
Christopher, hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
So far, so good. All right, here we go.
All right, Christopher. Herschel Savage. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Let's go to Moon.
Oh, no.
Moon. All right, Herschel. I've never heard it pronounced Herschel.
I'm off my game today. Herschel.
Herschel what?
Herschel Savage.
Herschel Savage. God, that sounds so good for both. Oh, man. You know, my heart is saying porn star, but I'm going to say Herschel Savage is coming in for the weather, baby.
Herschel Savage is a porn star.
Oh, darn it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
all right. All right. You got two more.
All right, Christopher.
Should have followed my heart.
John Morales. Is this a porn star or weatherman? John Morales.
Let's go, porn star.
That's incorrect.
Christopher's out.
All right, bye, Chris.
Sorry,
Weatherman, South
sorry that I
Florida.
played a part in that.
Andrew, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Andrew. Porn star or
Happy birthday,
weatherman?
Riz.
Thanks, buddy.
Happy birthday, Andrew. Hey.
Hey, real quick.
Oh.
Riz.
Yeah.
Trivia. Only word in the English language to contain all 5 vowels in the order that they appear in the alphabet is facetious.
Facetious. There you go.
Neat.
And in the reverse order, subcontinental.
That's neat.
Cool.
Any more?
Thanks.
Any more, Andrew?
Wow. That's really neat.
Now let's get on with this game.
I'm the trivia guy.
He's the host now. Andrew's
There's only room for one trivia guy on the show.
It's the
All right,
Andrew Show.
Andrew, here we go.
Andrew, Jason Hunt is.
Nope. Justin Hunt.
I'm sorry. Am I high? Justin Hunt. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Porn star.
Justin Hunt, porn star. Yeah.
Good. Jason Hunt is a weatherman. Andrew, Reynolds Wolf. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Ooh, weatherman.
Yeah, baby. Reynolds Wolf actually used to work in St. Louis.
On the Weather
Nice.
Channel.
Andrew, what do you want?
I am going to go see some trucks at Monster
Jam. All right. That's our last pair.
I bet you that cat's middle name is like Sinclair, like no first name.
Reynolds Wolf?
Reynolds Sinclair Wolf. Hello.
Reynolds Thatcher Wolf.
I'm surname.
That's a cool ass name.
It is cool. But you got to say it slowly.
Reynolds.
Hi, I'm Reynolds Wolf.
One more contestant. Kyle, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Kyle. All right, let's play Porn Star Weatherman. Remember, Moon is here for you if you need
Stop
her.
it.
All right, Kyle. Johnny Mountain. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
100% porn star.
100% incorrect.
That's a 100% weatherman in L.A.
Hello, Los Angeles.
Johnny Mountain.
Johnny Mountain. Climbing the mountain. All right, Kyle. Chad Alva. Porn star or weatherman?
Weatherman.
Nope. And that's that for.
Thank you.
Listen, we can't end that way. Curtis, Mount Olive, hello.
Hello.
All right,
Happy
Curtis.
birthday, Riz.
Thanks, buddy. You are the final contestant.
Curtis. Casanova Nurse. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
I'm going to have to go with weatherman because it seems too obvious to be a porn star.
Casanova Nurse, Weatherman.
Yep.
Very good.
I guess too.
Tallahassee.
Out of Tallahassee. All right.
All right.
Move down to Wade.
I am.
Tallahassee Casanova.
Here we go, Curtis. Wade Nichols. Porn star or weatherman?
Wade Nichols.
Wade.
Weatherman.
No.
That's porn star.
All right, comes down to this.
Oh, boy, Curtis.
Oh, boy.
Whew.
Remember, Moon's here for you.
Yeah, Moon's right here. Look
Moon's right here.
He's smiling. He wants it. Curtis. Chuck Bell. Is this a porn star or weatherman?
Let's go with Moon.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot.
All right.
Good.
All right, Chuck Bell. I'm not feeling it in the weather zone. Chuck Bell, porn star. Show me porn star.
That's weatherman in D.C.
Come on, man. Scott, give him something. Don't tell Riz.
No.
Shoot,
No.
man. Are you serious, Chuck Bell?
Chuck Bell
Chuck
out of
Bell.
Washington, D.C. Yeah, sorry. We got to end it there.
I'm so sorry. I hate this crap.
Couldn't have ended a better way.
Oh, man.
That was great.
All right.
All right, make up with it with sports next. Sports after the break, including, and I got a story, controversy, guys. Controversy with the Chinese chess champion who has been stripped of his title, suspended for cheating and pooping.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'll give you the details next.
At the same time? I'll wait.
Yeah, you wait. It's a very interesting story. 8:58 Thursday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at WWTRaceway.com. We got a right-hand shoulder closed due to a stalled vehicle 170 northbound at St. Charles Rock Road. Your point forecast, cold and dry, high of 40. Right now it's 35 at the Point Studio.
It's 2024, but apparently 1996 is creating a frenzy online. So 1996, the year I graduated, the year the Unabomber was arrested, Tupac was murdered. Alanis Morissette was reminiscing about spending quality time with Dave Coulier in a movie theater. I don't know. It's not nothing to do with that.
Gosh.
It's the calendars. People have realized that old 1996 calendars would work perfectly for 2024.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
So vintage nuts are hunting down dusty 1996 calendars to use in place of 2024 ones.
Okay.
I'm down.
I need to go through my mom's stuff. I'm sure she has one from every year. We could sell
Are
some
we
of these.
really still using calendars?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
I have one in our office.
Why?
I love to know what's coming up. I have a Jason Momoa calendar at my desk right now, and I was updating it yesterday.
I get that.
I want to look at him.
I, as well, have a Jason Momoa calendar.
I have like a full-on planner and all that, and then we have a calendar hanging up in our like laundry room where we come in and out of the garage so we can kind of see.
Yeah,
what's
no,
on
I
the
know.
agenda for
Listen,
family.
I get it. We have one of those dry erase calendars.
That's what we have.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is I do think about that anytime I see that big kiosk in the mall and it's got nothing but calendars and that kind of stuff. I think every time, because, you know, like in a band, you got to order merch and all this kind of stuff. And you don't want to order stuff you can't sell and you can't give away and whatever. Mm-hmm. So you're like, I want to get the numbers right. And then, you know, what do you do if you have a tour shirt that has like a very particular tour dates on it and you don't sell those at the end of the tour? You're stuck, man. You're just stuck with this stuff. And I always think, man, I don't want to be, I would never want to be in the calendar business.
Yeah.
Because you know that you're just going to have this waste at the end. Unless you sell your last one right then and then it's over.
Or you're like, 1996 coming around again.
Yeah,
but
I'll
I
just
never-
change the numbers on the front.
never-
Well,
thought about
it's
it.
also the throwbacks, like subject matter. Like there are 1996 calendars that are themed, like a Home Improvement one, or like a Friends one, or a Seinfeld one.
Lisa
that
Frank.
that were like new back then.
Yeah.
And what's old is new and cool now.
How's the calendar business now?
Wow.
They're like Boys to Men 1996 calendars. Whitney Houston, Pamela Anderson, Tom Cruise.
Hell yes.
So 1996 calendars on eBay are going for anywhere between $20 and $200.
Jeez.
That's wild.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Those desk calendars,
There's
too. Remember the
Seinfeld
Far Side ones? That'd be the one to get.
And if you still have one in your basement, you should use it or sell it because they won't line up perfectly with the new year until 2052.
That's a while.
I'm selling future, what'd you say, 2052?
Yeah.
I'm selling calendars right now for $50 that will work.
Well, the 1996 calendars will work in 2052.
Oh,
again.
what about the 2023
You
and
gotta look that up.
2024s?
You gotta look that up.
Wouldn't
I'm
that
selling
work
future
too, though?
calendars.
Wouldn't both 1996 and 2024 calendars work in 2052?
And it'll be retro and
Would it?
cool.
Because if the 96
Yeah, it's the
calendars work
same.
now,
Because it starts getting in a pattern where you can.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Because I guess.
Yes,
so
you
is
can-
next year 97 then? And-
yeah.
I know. We got a leap year this year.
I guess
A leap
Yeah,
day.
but that
96
still happens.
Yeah, that would be
I know.
every 4
Listen,
years.
I don't know how things work, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, hey.
I think I found a 1996 Seinfeld calendar about nothing.
Perfect.
What's on it?
Just blank. Just Jerry.
Hey, so Chinese chess was engulfed in a huge scandal last week
Oh, no.
when a national champion was stripped of his title following what they're calling unsavory allegations involving cheating and doing something else. Butt stuff with chess has been a real issue.
Yeah, which happened in St. Louis. Remember?
Happened in St. Louis with there was a chess champion who was alleged to have things up his butt.
Yeah, the accusation was vibrating anal beads.
Vibrating anal beads.
And somebody doing like a little buzz code.
Yeah. You heard about that story, right?
No.
Oh, man.
Sphincter buzz 3 times?
Oh, there was a big chess championship down at the Chess Hall of Fame.
Yeah. In Central West End?
Yeah.
But seriously, guys, I really am not good. I didn't cheat.
And the guy
these
who eventually
allegations.
won
Yeah.
was accused of shoving butt beads, vibrating
The
ones.
queen up his butt?
No, not pieces.
What was up there?
Like vibrating beads that
Something you get from Patricia's.
Oh.
that somebody off-site or some computer
Was vibrating?
would vibrate to tell them where to move.
Oh. No, I missed that. I wasn't subscribed to whatever
Well,
news article put that out.
Zhang Kui, XIANGQI, is the official title of what is known as Chinese chess. Zhang Kui. It's the most popular board game in China, and it dates back all the way to the 1st century BC. Now, the creators of the game probably did not prepare for what the Chinese Zhang Kui Association had to deal with last week. The organization announced it was stripping Yan Shenglong of his title of Zhang Kui King over cheating allegations and extremely bad character. Officials addressed the 48-year-old champion's behavior in the post-game celebration. Yan consumed alcohol with others in his room on the night of the championship, and then he defecated in the bathroom, in the bathtub of the room he was staying in. So he got loaded and pooped in the bathtub, an act that damaged hotel property. He violated public order and good morals, had a negative impact on the competition and the event of JAN.5, and was of extremely bad character. The organization then had to address allegations that Yan was cheating during the tournament with the use of anal beads. An organization reported the rumors, which spread across the Chinese social media website Weibo, of Yan using anal beads with wireless transmitters to help him in the contests. Based on, and this is the organization says this in a press release, based on our understanding of the situation, it is currently impossible to prove that Yan engaged in cheating via anal beads, as speculated on social media.
We're going to have to start checking you at the weigh-in.
Yep.
Cough.
Cavity search for every event.
The real story is him pooping in the bathtub. That's really why they stripped him of his title.
Wait, this was in China, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've only had a couple of friends go to China, and they've told me about the bathrooms in China and the toilets in general. And so I'm just wondering maybe if the bathtub was a better option than the toilet for him to defecate on. Thoughts? You've been to China. Do you remember the toilets?
Were they squatties? The ones you have to...
There's a couple. Like on the train and stuff, there's like the hole.
Yeah.
But
this is in a hotel room.
Yeah, I mean, they're toilets. I mean, it's all cool.
But he got so hammered after winning the championship, he pooped in the bathtub, and he brought great shame to the organization and the game.
I tell you what, I was about to finally start really respecting it, and now this happened.
And now there's the allegations of the anal beads.
I mean, that's
scandalous,
dedication.
guys. Scandalous.
And who is running the remote?
Anything to win.
And who is like, you know what? Like, if you and I you're playing chess, and you're like, all right, Lern, hey, I need you to help me out. We're gonna scan this thing. Okay, I'm gonna put some anal beads. Okay, now you take the remote. Like, we have to have a agreement.
Well, so what would happen would be
this.
Why did I still lose?
So they would televise or like put online the game.
Right.
So I'd have the butt beads.
Yeah, and I'd have the remote.
And you'd have the remote off-site.
So coach remote.
You would be watching the game and then using probably some computer algorithm or model, you would then tell me where to move. And you would, whatever Morse code, whatever code we develop.
You see Riz sitting there and he puts his hand slowly towards one of the pieces and there's like buzz.
And I
There's
start
no buzz.
smiling.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden a buzz. I mean, I'm going to move that.
It's not that hard to do.
One, two.
You just, buzz twice for B, buzz 4 times. So like two buzz, 4 buzz is B4.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm just saying the agreement of friends or partnership of
It's
people.
a trust thing.
Yeah, it's a trust thing.
Okay, Riz, your move. That'd be me.
We win.
Riz, champion again. All right.
Wow, he's
You start
so
going
good at
like
this.
cross-eyed because it feels so amazing.
No.
Wow.
He's about to make a move because he just shuffled in his chair, and he does that every time. Every time he's decided to make a move.
All right, let's do some sports. All right, Moon, what do you got?
Sports brought to you by DraftKings at Casino Queen. Play, stay, dine at DraftKings at Casino Queen. Despite the benefit of starting at home in conference play, SLU found itself down by 18 points early against Loyola Chicago last night and lost to 80-73 at Chaffetz. Billikens were able to tie the game in the second half, but didn't have what it took beyond that. Loyola Chicago never trailed after losing 2 lopsided games to SLU last season.
Is SLU good this year at the basketball team?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think they're supposed to be, too.
Pretty decent.
They're usually in the mix.
Yeah.
Speaking of mix, Carolina Panthers owner David Tepper is going to have to bust out his checkbook because he was just fined $300,000 for chucking his drink.
Did you see this? Did you see the video?
Yeah. Which looked like a mixed drink because it was like ice cubes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you could see in it. Tossed it at a group of fans during Sunday's loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's a billionaire hedge fund manager, richest owner in the league, by the way. Which, I've seen people throw ice cubes and all that kind of stuff on people. And if you're some Hoosier fan doing it to one another, it's whatever.
This is the owner of the team.
This is the billionaire owner of the team. You're not going to get away with that. So he was spotted and filmed dumping his beverage in anger after an apparent exchange with some Goofus supporters amid a 26-0 blowout. The whole thing caught on video because it's somebody in his box that is filming him, or in one box next door.
I think it's one box over. Listen,
Okay.
regardless of...
It's like through the window.
Whatever argument you're having with a fan...
Can't do that.
Whatever argument it is, just remember, you own a football team.
Right.
Yeah,
you
right,
win.
right. You win.
You win forever. You
300K,
own
dude.
an NFL team. You win.
$300K for what the incident is labeled as unacceptable conduct. Tepper bought the Panthers in 2018 for $2.3 billion. He did release a statement saying, I am deeply passionate about this team, and I regret my behavior on Sunday. I should have let the NFL stadium security handle any issues that arose.
Yeah.
I respect the NFL's code of conduct and accept the league's discipline for my behavior. It has been a disastrous season for the Panthers. They're 2-14.
Yeah.
And will not have the first. And will not have their first round pick next season.
Yeah, because they traded it.
That's right.
To Chicago. By the way, he also had vibrating anal beads in. Also,
That's right. Do you know?
Hey, it makes you do crazy stuff, you know?
You know how much
That's
the guy's
fine.
worth? So he got fined $300K. How much is he worth?
He's a billionaire.
I'll say $20 billion.
20.6. Holy smokes, you nailed it. $20.6 billion
It's
according
okay.
to Forbes.
I know
He'll be all right.
my billionaires.
You're not going to see a scenario like this very often. The Bills could win the AFC East or be out of the playoffs completely. Win the regular season finale and get the number 2 seed, or lose and be out of the playoffs altogether. The Bills might have that unusual scenario by Saturday night. An extreme win or in scenario. Isn't that outrageous? If the Steelers beat the Ravens on Saturday, the Ravens have the number 1 seed clinched and will rest starters. So the Jaguars beat the 5-11 Titans.
I think the Ravens, like Lamar Jackson, is not playing.
Okay.
Like, he's not quarterback for the Ravens this weekend. He's out.
Who do you have?
Who do I have to win?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet, because I got to see who's playing, who's not playing.
I got the
guys.
Steelers
This is
on
a
that.
very complicated weekend.
I have the Steelers, but I have the curse of the Steelers, that stupid god dang team. So whatever I pick for the Steelers, just make sure you don't pick that. Because
Okay.
when I pick them to win,
Listen,
they lose. When I
we
pick
need
them to
be
lose,
the-
they win.
We need to be the fast line this week.
Yes.
We have to.
Yeah.
There are players that will be playing because it's the last week of the season. There's going to be people that starting quarterbacks that normally play, the backups in. We got to pay attention to this stuff. All
The
this will,
Chiefs, right? They're
all
not.
this will come into play. Like Mahomes, I don't think ain't playing.
There is a scenario where the Bills could get the AFC East title and a number 2 seed with a win over the Dolphins on Sunday night, or be eliminated from the playoffs with a loss if all this other stuff happens to happen like it does. If you're a baseball fan with $250,000 lying around, you're in luck, because an ultra-rare bat that Hall of Famer Roberto Clemente once used and signed is about to go on sale. TMZ says that this model U1 bat that Clemente swung during the 71 season is hitting Heritage auctions in February. It's awesome. 36-inch, 35.5-ounce relic. It's photo matched. It's been autographed by Clemente himself. The inscription was made out to a collector named Carrie Diab, and it reads, "To my friend Carrie, best wishes always, Roberto Clemente." Has the number 21 written on the knob. Experts say that it's going to go for probably $250,000 when it ultimately sells.
For a piece of wood.
For a piece of wood. Very cool. He was the first Caribbean and Latin American MLB player to be inducted into the Hall of Fame after playing 18 seasons in the pros, logged 3,000 hits and 240 home runs. He also won a World Series with the Pirates and became a 15-time All-Star and 4-time NL batting champ and NL MVP.
Not
He
bad.
also won 12 Gold Gloves.
That guy was
So
good.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, how do you get the Hall of Fame? I don't understand.
Here's a cool story. The strange world of professional darts has had plenty of unexpected characters rise in the ranks over the years. You know, we got some bowling fame and some characters in bowling. There's some characters in darts. And now, there was even a guy dressed as the Grinch that once was like the reigning world champion. He was always dressed as the Grinch when he was throwing darts. Another one came as a stormtrooper. I mean, there's a guy that was called the Muffin Man that used to throw out muffins before.
Wow.
Well, nobody has taken the sport just like so much like this 16-year-old Luke Littler. This dude is an Xbox-playing, daily pizza-eating teenager who is on the brink of winning the World
He don't
Darts
look 16,
Championship.
by the way. He looks
No,
like
he
he's
looks
in his
30.
late 20s, 30s.
Quote, "I was happy winning one game, but I could go all the way. This would be the youngest player to ever reach a World Darts Championship final. His target was just to be here after Christmas, but now he is in the final. The English teenager defeated former world champion Rob Cross to reach the final." he says, let's see, that he entered the tournament ranked 164th. He could win 500,000 pounds at 630,000 USD if he completes this whole story and wins the championship.
I have an update because it just happened.
It just happened?
Yeah, he lost.
Oh, dude.
Teenage sensation Luke Lidler reflects on unbelievable run after losing in World Darts Championship.
Oh, no.
Championship
The funny thing is they interviewed him about, like, what do you do to prepare? And he said, I eat pizza every single day, and my favorite thing is just eating snacks. That's how I prepare.
Love that guy.
Bad ending.
Man.
Sad ending, but
Blues play the Canucks tonight at 7 p.m. I'm Moon. That's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
Good run, though. And then funny, it just 5 hours ago, I guess.
Oh, I missed it.
Just happened. All right, we got a couple news stories for you after the break. Medical lawsuits. I know you hate going to the dentist, Lern, but this one story about this woman that got all this dental work done is unbelievable.
Can't wait.
All right, 9:23 Thursday, traffic and weather, Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. It's time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at WWTRaceway.com. All things clear. Your point forecast cold and dry. High of 40. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio.
Thank you. Hey, make sure you go back and listen to the podcast if you missed Lern reading the new Craigslist Freak of the Week ads for the year.
Yeah.
3 brand new ads for you. Off to a great start, by the way.
Yeah.
Off to a freaky start.
And vote.
3. Yeah, vote if you did listen to the ads. Vote via Twitter at Rizzuto Show.
Rock the vote.
Yeah, rock the vote, man. It's important. It's important you get out there and vote. This could be the most important election of the year. Probably.
Oh, definitely.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, 24. This is the big one.
This is the big one. All right, let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
Energy Stars Heating and Cooling, preferred partner of Ameren, Illinois, to make your home comfortable and affordable.
All right, so, Lern.
What?
You love going to the doctor.
I love it. Yeah, I love my medical professionals.
I love going to the doctor, and, when you go there, expect, the doctor to have the right answers.
I do. I trust medical science.
Trust the yeah. Implicitly, right?
I do. I go in.
Here it is.
They're smarter than
Here I am. I know you have more schooling than I do.
Yes.
How many years of school did you go? 8 years of schooling? Okay, you know what's best.
They got their degrees.
They're
up.
never wrong.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that a degree on the wall?
The certification. Yes.
You got it. A woman named Kathleen Wilson from Minneapolis was not satisfied with her very ambitious dentist. So she's suing Dr. Kevin Moldrum for performing. You've had some dental work done.
I have. I just got a crown a couple months ago.
Okay. Have you had extensive dental work done?
No.
No? Lucky enough to not have.
No braces. I had spacers for like a minute, and that's all I remember.
I mean, I in one visit had 2 root canals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom teeth out.
I've had my wisdom teeth out, but not all. I didn't have root canals and my wisdom teeth pulled.
I have what a dentist described as the most beautiful third molars.
Oh,
what good for you,
Congrats.
lucky.
Congrats.
But maybe you've had 2 cavities drilled and filled in one visit. And that's pretty much the extent of it.
Yeah.
This woman had 4 root canals,
Oh my Lord.
inserting 8 dental crowns and 20 fillings
All in
one
one
appointment.
Oh my God. First of all, expensive. Second of all, whoa.
4 root
Pain.
canals, 8 dental crowns, and 20 fillings in one appointment.
And if this just happened then, so she would have used up, if they would have been smart, they could have done half of it for last year's insurance and then half
Well,
of this year.
the treatment took place in 2020, and Kathleen said it caused significant damage on top of being exposed to an unsafe dosage of anesthesia. So a dentist retained by her legal team says that although she had decay on virtually every tooth in her mouth, something that's quite rare, the procedure should have been spread out over a couple different appointments.
Mm-hmm.
She's suing for $50,000 in damages. But that's a lot. That's a lot of dental work in one visit. I can't imagine what aftercare is like after having all that done to your mouth.
Right.
Oh, God.
And you're so sore and just painful.
Oh, man.
When anesthesia wears off, that's
God.
awful.
Y'all ever seen that thing?
Yikes.
It was maybe on Amazon or Netflix or something about root canals and like heart attacks or something like. And it was like
there's like a direct
like a
connection.
documentary. Scared the hell out of me.
There's
man.
a direct connection between your mouth health and your heart health.
Yeah, so my dentist takes my blood pressure before they put any of the anesthesia. Like whenever they put the needle in, that I guess stimulant or whatever it is that they're putting in, it can increase your heart rate. So if your blood pressure is
I got
high,
my blood pressure taken before. I'd fully dental.
Yeah. So they want to make sure that if your blood pressure is high, your heart rate's up, that if they put that in your mouth and the chemical reaction is going to make your heart speed up.
No, this is like a whole documentary about how root canals are like really weird because you're basically like carving out a hole and then covering a hole and making a cavity in your and it was like, I don't know, the allegations in it were that they're like, it's killing people. Like there's people that are having heart attacks in life that shouldn't be having heart attacks, and it was all directly related to root canals. But I don't know what this. I don't know how sound it is, but it was one of those documentaries that was pretty compelling. And at the end of it, I was like, what the hell?
And being a redhead, the stuff that
The redhead dread.
They give us the shots, and I can still feel everything. So it's just pointless. But I don't want to have. I hate too much medicine in me that's not supposed to be in there. So whenever it happens, I'll just sit there and just sweat it out.
Well, I know what Foley,
Oh,
Dr. Foley does sedation dentistry now.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
Dude, I did have
I need to go visit them.
I had a cavity, drilled out and filled without any sort of anesthesia. And boy, I will never do that again.
Yeah.
I did it because I had to sing that night, and they said, hey, man, we usually give you a shot. We got to give you the thing. And I said, well, how, is it going to make my mouth weird? And they said, yeah, for a couple hours. And I was like, I can't risk that. I can't be drooling and not being able to speak. I got to sing. And they said, well, you can do it without it, but I would not suggest it. I said, well, we're just doing one, right? Let's just do it. And boy, that thing.
Man, I can feel it.
It starts drilling out, and it zings something, and your whole,
your
like,
brain
it's
just
a pain.
echoes.
Your skull shatters.
It's a pain that
It's a sound
No
too.
thanks.
It goes whee.
Well. In other medical lawsuit news, a guy from the country of Turkey is suing his doctor after he said a poorly executed penis enlargement procedure left him with a
vagina.
Smaller penis.
Oh, this is reverse.
Smaller
surgery.
dong. So the guy went into the procedure with a 4.7-inch ding-a-ling.
Very cute.
Oh, look at that.
How cute.
Now, what's average?
Isn't it right around that?
5.5,
I mean, it's not.
It's about that. I don't know.
I thought it was 5.
Average American penis size is 5.1 inches.
Okay, so that's
5.1.
not
No,
far
It'd be
off.
cool if it's 3, but
So this guy had a 4.7-incher.
He's just under average.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, that's not.
Perhaps it was the girth he was
Well,
really worried about.
so the doctor assured him that after the procedure, he'd be rocking at minimum a 5.8-incher.
Wow, whole
He'd
inch.
also get more girthy. He'd also give him a little girth, like another 1.1 inches of girth, and minimum a 5.8-incher.
Adding more than an inch in length, how do you do that?
I don't know. But
You're
things
putting
did
a
not,
Lego in there? Like,
things
what?
did
How
not
do you
go
do
as
that?
planned. And the surgery was a disaster. He wound up with a 4.3-inch penis when all was said and done. So he lost length. There was also the excruciating pain after surgery. Dude couldn't walk for a month.
Wow.
he went to the right doctor, I think.
So I don't know how much he paid for the penis lengthening, but he's looking at, he's looking for 17 grand in damages.
Maybe the doctor was just tired from doing all the root canals and 20
They go to the same
crowns.
doctor?
Yeah.
One of those hotel doctors again.
Maybe it was the same doctor.
By the airport,
Yeah.
they get the butt injections.
Yeah, since we're talking about the male anatomy, Nathan Fielder has that new show that's out, and it's very dark comedy. But there's a scene where, for no reason, it shows him urinating, and he has. I don't know how they did it, but they made his ding dong so
A
tiny.
micro-peen? Is that with Emma Stone?
Yes,
Is it
and
called
it
The
is
Curse?
so brilliant.
Yeah, The
I don't know.
Curse.
That guy
Oh,
is.
that looks good, that movie.
I've heard only good things
Is that
about
on
it.
Apple TV?
Yeah, it's a series.
It's a show.
Oh, it's a show?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
I heard it's
typical
great.
Nathan
Yeah.
Fielder where it's just dark
Showtime.
and
Well-
tough to watch.
Showtime. It's an A24 thing.
Oh,
and it's
yeah?
on
Oh, yeah.
Showtime and Paramount Plus.
But he wrote it. He's great, man.
Yeah, I don't know. With that whole penis enlargement thing, it's a risk-reward thing. Like, do you take a chance?
Weigh the options. Okay, find somebody who's going to like your small little
Too much
penis,
could go wrong.
Or get it engorged and possibly it's going to fall off. I mean, I would go with just finding a mate
Too much could go wrong.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
risk
it seems like a
versus
surgery
rewards.
has not yet been perfected. So I think it's better just to, if it's working beautifully and everything's
Yeah,
good
man.
to go, why would you even mess with it?
If we're within the first 100 years of even trying this, like I won't even buy the first iPhone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not a
Right.
first generation nothing. No. You do.
I would think we're far enough along with penis lengthening surgery. Maybe it's just a bad
is that
doctor.
was that a poor pun there? Far enough along.
All right, one more thing before we hit the final break. Learn, have you ever had an allergic reaction to a lotion or a beauty product before?
I'm sure I have, but nothing like too intense.
Nothing like too
Yeah.
bad. Here's a side effect that could be even worse than
I
like
used
a
this.
I'll
allergic
add this to
reaction.
my hypochondriac.
I used a zit
encyclopedia.
cream one time in high school, and it changed my whole face purple. And I went to school, and I was so embarrassed when I had to cheerlead for the basketball team.
what?
It happens, Grimace.
The Saved by the Bell episode.
I don't know.
Come on, you guys don't remember that?
Zach?
He and Dustin Diamond, Screech, they like invented a zit cream
Right.
and they gave it to Kelly Kapowski,
No, I
and
remember
her whole
that
face was
episode.
purple, and then everybody went purple face.
Dang
You
it.
don't remember this?
Well, you know the brand Sephora. It's a big
Sorry.
brand.
Yeah, it's a store.
Popular moisturizer sold by Sephora's in the news because people claim the scent attracts spiders, specifically wolf spiders.
Oh my God!
Oh man, what?
So it's called.
They're on your face.
It's called Delicia Drench Body Butter, which body butter is just this sounds disgusting.
Isn't that a movie we've talked
What's wrong
about?
with that? Body butter.
Body butter?
It's a
Spider
alliteration.
I know it sounds like it comes from a naughty place on your body.
Spider magnet would have been better.
Spider magnet.
Gosh, that
Does
is
body
awesome.
butter not that doesn't turn
I'm a chick.
Sounds
Body
pretty good.
butter's been around for a long time. We were
Sounds
cool with
pretty
it.
good.
but body butter sounds gross. Anyway,
You make body butter. Dudes make it a different thing. For chicks, it's like, oh, this is nice.
so it's sold by a brand called Sol Gennaro. The rumor started after somebody posted a 1-star review and claimed they had to stop using it because they were constantly being swarmed by spiders.
Oh, that's not. Come
They
on.
said they don't usually see many wolf spiders where they live, but it became a daily thing as soon as they started using this daily product. Then the rumor gained traction after other people online were like, "Oh yeah, we got wolf spiders now too."
What?
A few people suggested the two chemical used in some skincare products can mimic the pheromones from sexually receptive female spiders. In other words, they could make male spiders horny.
Okay.
Oh,
See,
this
I
is
don't know.
terrible.
I don't know if I believe this. We need to test it out. Learn. Can you get this
I'll
and
get
try
this. No.
So is this really a thing, or is the internet just messing with
it? Let's
us?
see if it's real.
It looks like it's probably a hoax.
Yeah, this sounds like the competitor of said body butter.
The
Ulta.
company had to put out a statement saying their body butter doesn't include the chemicals people are talking about. And even if it did, spider experts say it probably wouldn't attract spiders like that. Other customers backed it up and said, "Yeah, I've been using this stuff for a while. 0 spider encounters."
All right.
Way to have a
Your
clean house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know that you swallow 30 of them a night when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
sleeping, don't you?
You wake
know?
up, you have to brush them all
That's
off
also
your
a
face.
lie.
It's 8.
You swallow 8 spiders a night or something like that
Right. Not a night in your lifetime.
in your lifetime.
That's probably true. Let's be real. You're swallowing bugs.
No, I'm not swallowing anything.
Wait, a widely shared post confidently claimed that there was scientific reason that the body butter was drawing spiders. Quote, combine farnesyl acetate and hexadecyl acetate in the right dosage, and it might bring all the thirsty boy spiders to your yard.
Yeah.
That is
Well, it's
awesome.
on the internet. It must be true. All right, we got to take one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up.
So today,
Fandango is next. Thursday show in the books. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Today's podcast is titled
It's titled "We Are Far Enough Along."
We're Far Enough Along.
You just said it about the surgery. You know,
About-
we're far enough along.
Okay, yeah, I just
We
said
are
that.
far enough along.
Yeah. All right, if you missed anything, that podcast will be up there about 11 o'clock.
That's right. And make sure you vote on today's Freak of the Week, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Again, probably the most important voting you'll do this year.
Fleetwood Crack is doing well. Just
Oh, really?
Say that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Moon, anything else?
No, I launched the channel yesterday for the Gear Talk, Story of the Gear, where I talk about all the stories about my gear. I have a heck of a guitar collection and a bunch of other stuff, and I know a lot of people out there, whether they play music or not, are interested in tour stories and the gear that takes people around the planet. So I'm sharing all that kind of stuff, and I have a few people that are already going to be some pretty well-known artists with some pretty cool gear telling some awesome stories.
So that's
on
a
that channel as
YouTube
well.
thing.
Yep, YouTube.
So look up Story of the Gear.
That's right.
All right. Learn?
Yes. Next Saturday, I'm going to be with the Song Society. I'm emceeing the Rockin' the Rite at Scottish Rite Cathedral. It's going to be on the 13th. It starts at 6 o'clock. You can get a table. It's all to help out the kiddos. All proceeds are going to benefit the kids served by the Light Foundation and the Song Society in tribute to the therapeutic power of music. Super Jam is going to play. It's going to be a really good night.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We love those people over there. Scott?
Yeah, I got, 2SG, continue to follow the 2SG because we got that new album that's going to drop called Action Figures, and it's awesome. And also I want to say my condolences to our video Joey. His awesome dog passed away last night.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's the brother to my dog, so it's pretty rough. I feel bad for him.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we love you, Joey.
Love you, Joey.
I do have one more thing, and that is happy birthday, Clark, my brother.
Oh, happy
Yeah.
Why was he not included in the celebrity birthdays?
You know, I wasn't sure. I was actually thinking, should I put him in there?
You should.
Maybe I'll just. How about a special shout out? Since he's special,
All
he's just not.
alone,
He's just not in a group of celebs. He's on his own.
On his own. Happy birthday, Clark. All right, we'll leave you with a selection from our Teamers. Remember, today brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, proud sponsor of Team Riz. HotShotsNet.com/Team Riz from Valley Mine, Missouri. Kristen Schutenberg is our Teamers of today. Kristen wants to hear this song here, and we'll play it for her. And I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
You too.
Donnie is next. We will see you tomorrow.